Midnight shadow evaporates, accelerate through this old highway city into the night. You by my side, your tear-stained eyes, rouge running down your cheek, but baby too.
Machine gun kiss that just fall in
Perfect.
What are we
Well, I
looking to
asked
do?
Bed rest
Masu
first
Yama.
for Ron.
Yeah. I asked Masu.
Bed rest. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Bed rest gives you
Ricky could
additional
lay in
HP.
bed all day.
Yep.
Man, I'm pretty hurt. I don't know if I got to try.
Yeah, and I
I'm
talked with
hurt, but I'm
Masuyama
rested.
about communicators, getting those going.
So you do communicators, you do bed rest. I don't know what the fuck I do.
Well, I also want to go out and see if, like, go check out Integrities and see if there's like cookbooks, like a Sverfnebelin cookbook and a Drow cookbook or some shit. Because, like, you know, there's not above ground. Yeah, there's mushroom dishes, but you know, there's not like a shit ton
I
of
mean,
them.
you might. You might consider being just a mushroom enthusiast and taking advantage of Elstrika's special ability.
Yeah. Yeah, she did say she was good at, about like finding mushrooms and stuff.
That is on there, basically. Yeah, anything mushroom related, you're going to get advantage on is the ability there, and it might have other effects as well. But
Okay.
but that's right under Trainer
found that?
Elstrika. Special ability is Mushroom Enthusiast. Study time is 2 days. Study cost is 10 gold, and you gain advantage in all checks dealing with mushrooms.
When you find that mushroom farm.
Remember, you can only get one special ability per level.
We got 3 levels though.
Per level of time, so the other levels are dead.
What?
What does that mean?
It means you are currently on level 3, so you can train once in this level.
Okay.
For special abilities.
Oh, is that mushroom thing like permanent?
Yeah, it's permanent. You'll have an advantage on all checks dealing with mushrooms.
Huh.
And mushroom thing you get for this level.
You will be a mushroom enthusiast.
And mushrooms are like the staple down here.
Yeah, mushrooms are very common for food, for alcohol.
Okay, all right. I think I'll
it's
go
a big
with
part of their diet.
You said 10 gold.
10 gold. Yeah, 10 gold. Stay time 2 days.
Okay.
He becomes the mushroom guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. So yeah.
We'll start calling myself Finbane.
What Bane?
Because Finn
I
hates
get
mushrooms.
it.
What?
It took me.
Yeah.
And then he disappeared to somewhere.
4 seconds. Probably internet.
Probably.
He
Get
was
that
like,
Verizon internet.
Talking about that.
Internet.
Talking shit about
Verizon
Verizon.
hotspot gave out on it.
I
They're
wonder
like,
why
oh
that
yeah,
happened.
elbow drop.
Funny.
I will just train
Alright.
to level up.
All right, so yeah.
Out time and no cost.
Oh, wait a minute, we can get to 4th?
Nope.
No, okay.
I don't see that
You,
written
you
in
can
here.
with,
I was gonna say,
I'll just do 20 days of training in the row, so I don't have to do it when I level up. I just instantaneously get my level.
yeah, not how that works either.
The hell you say?
So you'll head south down to visit with Elstrika, or I guess she'd probably pop in actually.
Hmm.
So for now, we'll put her here.
Also wanted to talk to the rat guy. That's not a downtime action, is it?
Talk to who? Oh yeah, no, it's not. He'll be here too.
I'll gladly talk to you for free.
People start just showing up.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. How does it keep your ears open? Are people just wandering in here?
Yeah,
Around?
I mean, yeah. People do wander in to see what's going on with the Darkstar and to see what you guys are up to, basically. Like, is the Darkstar open for business? Are you guys, okay? Is the war still on?
Hobble around with my
people have
busted
lots
knee.
of people are quietly curious, and they do casually walk. Like, Laud here walks in. Oh, hello there, Laud here again.
Hey, actually, yeah.
I'm hearing
we need
I'm hearing whispers that there might be a truce.
Yeah, no, this is our cross now.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to hear. Uncontested. And you said you didn't have a name, or your group, your gang.
What are the association?
Oh, the association. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that.
We did too.
Well,
now I'd like an estimate on a rat problem we got going on down here. We think it's rats. I don't know.
We need a resume too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Credentials.
I've
Some 17 references.
I've been there's
unpaid internship.
There's a hole into the sewers, and I keep a watch on it. Have been keeping a watch on it for a few years now. So very experienced. Yep. As long as you keep a watch on those holes, they usually don't bother with them. Just gotta maybe poke at them a little bit here and there, and make them show that let them know that we're looking. That's what you gotta let them do. Gotta let them know.
Well, could you come in here and have a look at this and give us your professional opinion?
Look at what?
I take him downstairs to the.
Oh, okay.
And then we murder him and recycle him.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of something called recycling program?
All right, so you take him downstairs and show him, which I think we got a little sheet of metal lapped over this thing again.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, since they busted in the stone, then Masuyama slapped some metal up on there again, as he'd done kind of previously. Oh, this might be a little more ramshackle this time. Lob looks at it and says, yeah, that leads to the sewers, no doubt.
Very astute observation.
He says,
That'd make sense.
So what you want to know about it?
Well, there was rats coming in and out of it, and it keeps on getting blown open. We've repaired it like, what, 2-3 times now?
Exactly.
We've only been here a few days.
Yeah, that's the thing about rats. They can actually get in anywhere they want. Where they want to, they'll get in. Once you got a rat hole open, you got to keep an eye on it. That's what we do. That's what I do. You can stuff something in it, but really it just needs to be watched.
Really needs to be what?
Watched. Got to keep an eye on them.
So they'll just keep on knocking.
If they know you're watching and they know you're ready to get and you're ready to push them back, they usually leave it alone.
Really?
They're always probing.
All right.
That's
So-
less than helpful.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Well,
upstairs and out the door.
If you like my advice,
I have a good one.
You
Start,
got.
like,
He says, if you like my advice, and you like walk off.
no, we're like kind of like, no, you're leaving now.
Well, if
Like,
you're
come on.
ushering him off, I suppose he'll continue out to continue on.
He's like,
even though you're
watch him.
ushering him out, even though you're
Yeah.
ushering him out, he'll say, he says, if you like my advice, if you're gonna have a cook down there, keep an open sight line to the hole. That way, that way you can know when something's going down.
Great. So it sounds like the rats and Obru will continue.
Another guy, he said he could solve the problem.
You're ushering. As you're ushering him out, he says, "Oh, about my fee," and you just like give him the boot.
Close the door.
Dumb as shit.
Well, we don't have a door to close.
Yeah, you just shove him out.
Oh,
Once he finally gets kind of pushed out, he's like, "Well, we'll talk later then." But you won't like it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about a fee when you can solve a problem.
Don't expect me to do it.
A hole full of rats.
He grumbles.
I wanted a solution other than. I'll be more specific.
Give me 3 copper.
Right? No, he's probably gonna be like 3 gold.
Fuck that dude.
Fucking dick.
I didn't like him the first and second time we met him. So, fuck that guy.
Weirdo.
You know what? I've decided my shitty downtime activity. I'm gonna make a friend with that orc guy.
Oh,
that
body
we
man.
have captured.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh, what
everyone
was the-
forgot about.
Or the one that got captured, or the one that's stealing
The
the
body
bodies.
one?
No, not the orc, not the body man. He's
Oh, the
Fizz's friend.
general?
Yeah, the big saw blade
Oh
man.
yeah, sure,
Genius.
absolutely.
Yeah,
I
he and
mean-
I mean, there's been a lot of. Well,
That's been 3.
yeah, yeah. He and I were chatting it up too.
I'm gonna make a friend with him. I
Have
don't know
points.
if that takes a whole day or whatever. It says
Oh,
choose
is that-
one every
is that a
3
down-
days.
Oh, it's a legit
Yep.
down.
That's right up there at the top. It's our algebra problem.
Yeah, it means that you get to spend your time kind of hanging out with him. Normally, you would do that in the tavern area, but we'll have you just move to his and be more located there.
Well, I mean,
because,
we're both busted up. We'll walk out and drink beer. I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
fair
still
enough.
got a bum leg.
All right, you can convince him to come out and spend. Let's see here. Well, actually, he's bed resting, so you have to do it in there.
Which is weird.
Yeah,
You have to go and hang out with him in there.
Actually, could you drop us on the Dark Star, please?
I mean, actually, if you tell him to come over there, and come out, he would come out. So yeah,
I
we
mean,
can
if he's
come out.
bed resting, I'm not gonna fuck with it.
Yeah, he is bed resting, but you can convince him to come out and have a drink.
Fuck him.
We can
I'll
bed
talk
rest
to him
together.
later.
Okay.
Maybe he's feeling more energetic or something.
Yeah, he's definitely bed resting.
Instead, I will keep my ears open, hoping to hear a rumor about the Katsukai situation.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll
Could you
make
put us
friends
on the
with
Dark
him.
Star page, please?
Yeah, we're just staring at this nice
Neon butthole.
I've been,
neon
like,
butthole.
Yeah, very good. I've been like moving things around and stuff too.
Oh, so you've
Entertaining
been
yourself.
using your GM privilege over here.
Playing with your Legos.
I've been staring at this page the whole time. Yeah, totally.
All right, I'm gonna listen for rumors about the Katsukai.
Of course, the Dark Star is a level 0 ship bar right now because it's got no customers. So it takes.
Well, that's
time.
why I was asking. You said people are fucking ambling around here. If there's nobody to listen to, then I won't waste my time.
Yeah.
Well, over a period of time, but that's why you can see on the thing using the Dark Star right now. Its current rank takes 3 days, basically.
Oh, I didn't know those things were correlated because nothing said that.
Yep.
What does
Yep.
it
That is
say, though?
well. Common sense would tell
my
you that
ass. It just says
common sense
choose
would tell
one
you
every
that
3
the
days.
more. Yeah. Common sense would tell you, and the more, that's what the
Maybe
more
in your
people you have.
sleep-deprived brain, common sense, my ass are different colors and separated.
Listen to me, fool. The more people you have coming into the Dark Star, the more likely you are going to be able to hear a rumor or do any of those things. Obviously, you got jack all people in here now
I
because.
understand that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then it's common sense.
I know, but you were like, but the every 3 days part makes sense.
Oh, well, no.
Anyway, fuck it. Keep my ears open and drink beer.
Okay. Fair enough.
I said we're all going to have to pick a downtab activity to advance the plot line here.
Like, couldn't you take the downtime activity to up the rep of the bar or something in that one?
I have a broken leg. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, you could take a downtime activity to up the rep at the bar. That would be I haven't put it in there yet, but that would be basically going around advertising.
That's not going to happen until we got shit up and running. And
Yeah.
now, I guarantee you we shouldn't use these cursed groceries because we're going to be poisoned or turn into tieflings or something stupid.
I'll ask Matsuyama.
I'm pretty sure some people have already been eating those cursed groceries.
Yeah, I've been eating them for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've probably been.
I didn't hear about them until today.
Right. I mean, like, if they've been there the whole time, Ober's probably been cooking something.
I'll eat whatever Ober's make.
Just a bunch of fools. Oh, just eat this mysterious shit that's left out over
Let's
here.
see if he regrets his decision.
It's cursed town and cursed rats.
Okay, not bad. Not bad. Yeah. You need to learn the art of the mushroom a little better for it to be perfect, but it was pretty
because then it'd be 21.
C'est magnifique. You could sell this stuff.
Yeah, it's like Ricky's like, it's stupid to cook with cursed groceries. And he starts smelling. Well,
actually,
I don't second thought.
Uncurses them.
It can't be too cursed if it smells that good.
I'm cooking the curse out.
Curse comes out in the wall.
You said you were asking Hina something?
Or yeah, where the groceries come from.
Yes, sure. You asked Masuyama or Hina?
Hina.
Yes, Hina. She says, oh, I purchased them.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. And like, slides her a bowl.
Oh yeah.
As a payback.
Yeah, she takes
Here's your food.
The food you bought, you get a small point. I gave her $5.
She takes it. She takes it and says, "Oh, it's very good."
Oh, thank you so much.
See, this is why you pay your staff, Obru. They're doing things behind the scenes.
There's still plenty on there. So, and apparently, ancient wisdom says to just stare at the hole, keep the rats out.
That's the stupidest bit of advice I've ever heard.
Well, that's what Laud does. That's his job.
What stupid advice?
Well, he does that for free. But staring at the hole, and if the rats try to come in, he pokes them with a stick mostly.
Maybe he should have led with that. If he was asking for a job poking rats with a stick, that's a different story than being like, just watch the hole.
Yeah, he came up kind of condescending. He was like, "Yeah, just stare at the hole." I'm like, fuck you, dude, get out of here.
She says,
Asking for a fee.
Oh yeah, didn't he mention before? I thought he had already mentioned that that he used to work for the gladiators, doing just that.
Well, I thought they were just dumb.
Well, I thought he did something more than watch
Advice.
holes. I thought he was like kind of a problem solver.
I thought he was trying to get us to pay
He's
him
more like
for telling us that he watched Hole.
Well,
Yeah.
he'll come and kill rats if it's necessary, but often that's a dangerous job.
Is it just him? Does he stand there 24 hours a day?
Not 24 hours a day, but he spends most of his day there. He sleeps there, generally.
Kind of creepy.
He's kind of well, he kind of hangs out in the chair, sleeps in the chair. That's what he does, and
Maybe he should.
every once in a while comes back over to bend someone's ear.
I thought he was like, "Hey, watch the hole. Now give me 5 gold."
Yeah, that's what
he
it
was
sounded
just telling
like.
us to watch the hole. He's like, "Here's my big trade secret. Watch the hole. Give me 5 gold. Bye."
Yeah. Hey Finn, have you ever
Please,
thought about making?
Do you want me to go talk to him for you?
No, it's fine.
Not today.
Finn. Oh, wait a minute, he's not here. Damn it.
He was like, "Fuck
No,
this downtown."
that Verizon internet.
Our wiretap has revealed keywords. Shut his shit down.
He's talking shit about Verizon. Hack him.
Well, yeah.
Beep, 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 beep. I'm in.
Got bogged.
So you're bed resting, you're going to do mushrooms, and I'm listening for rumors and desperation while my leg heals. Because I will not bed rest, because that's just weird.
Um. Alrighty. So yeah.
I
First,
bring the generals some mushroom ramen as well. Am I still here?
you bring who?
The general guy? Oh, well, I guess if he's out here having a drink, I'll drop a bowl in front of him too.
He's bed resting.
All right, I'll drop it off at his dorm.
Yeah, like if you tell him to come, if you tell him to come out have a drink, he'll come out have a drink. But otherwise, he's bed resting.
No.
He says, "Oh, thank you."
You're welcome.
And he takes the spoon out and says, "This is the best best prison food I've ever had."
Thanks.
You're I really appreciate this treatment.
Well, I mean, prisoners haven't always been treated well. That I've seen, but I always believed that it's a mark on you how you keep people.
Nods. Says, "I'll remember it. Thank you."
It was my pleasure. Enjoy. And then I also want to see if I can pick up some cookbooks from Integrities that learn some lower city cooking.
Let's see.
But I mean that's going to be. I mean, it's the mushroom thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that with this role, I'm gonna say she doesn't have any cookbooks currently for sale. But you're gonna learn some mushroom cooking with Elstriga.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. You're gonna
Like
learn what you can do with mushrooms, whether it's cooking or herbalism.
Medicinal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
medicinal
mushroom
herbalism,
gumbo.
drug
Mhm.
use, whatever it is. Like
Right.
you get high there a little bit while you're doing it. It's good fun.
It's a good time.
Mushroom sandwich. Mushroom saute.
I'd love to cook for her as well.
Whoa.
Cool. And yeah, you guys cook it up a little bit over there, and
Ober trying to stick his robot dick and everything.
It's not robotic.
they make a robot dick for a soldier.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't bother. Are you kidding me? I'd
What?
be a Ken doll.
Why did they do that? It's really confusing. Um, all right, cool. So you're doing that. Raj is bed resting. Let's do 1 day of rest. You guys want to spend your hit dice?
Didn't hear no rumors.
Hmm?
So I was listening for news.
Well, that's why I said like generally that's why it's every 3 days.
Oh, I'm retarded. He's gonna spend 3 days doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were like once every 3 days. Never mind.
It'll as
I
the
just
Darkstar
wasted
improves.
this day because I've picked 17 different activities.
As as the Darkstar improves, obviously that'll become speedier.
So we get all our hit dice back, right?
Yep.
In this one after the day.
Yeah, you got all your hit dice back.
Okay, then I have to roll them to get HP back.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, and I get a bonus to these.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 3
Plus
for
3.
every one.
I'll let you roll yours out before I do mine.
I rolled 2 first. 9 and 11 is 20. So I'm good now. Just one away from max.
Nice. All right, so you'll have all your hit die for the next day if you were to need it. But
Well, I didn't have any previously, so that was mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got one because I used to. One
I
for
want to
today.
roll a hit die as well. Gain 7.
No, I'm feeling right. Okay.
And minus 7. And then I'm going to second wind. To get my last hit points back and heal my leg. Yeah, Ricky, after getting tired of hobbling around all day, after he goes to sleep and wakes up, his leg's a little sore. He just fucking wrenches his knee back into place.
Nice. I see what you're talking about here. Just the tiers. Remember, tiers was for paying. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like if you want to do like lieutenants would make more than what you call it.
I skimmed over it. Yeah, I for a second I thought you were talking about customers. I was like, oh, that's a neat idea. Having like
a Costco card for the dogs.
Like private like the private rooms kind of thing. Like anybody can use the regular room, but then you like sell like private room memberships.
No, I didn't think that far ahead.
I was like, oh, that's a neat way to run the Darkstar.
Bum, bum. All right. I'm back to full now. The leg is all healed. I think if Ricky dies, every character I'll make after him is going to have a level 1 fighter just for a second win.
Yeah. Regeneration, yeah.
Just be like, I don't give a damn about hitting.
Yeah, that's true. I'm at full too. I think I was at like 21 or something like that. Or no.
It saved me a hit die. I still got 2 hit die.
Yeah, I think I was at like 14.
No. Yeah, I wasn't expecting anybody to. You guys have potentially multiple days of downtime here, so.
I just wanted to be healed after the first one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Take my short rests, so I won't even bother. Just be like counting off my abilities.
Yeah.
7.
I felt like Raj had it rough, so he was probably like, I'm just resting.
Fuck this.
Yeah. brings him a bed tray, some ramen.
Let's see.
I
I will
And beer.
attempt to make friends with him now that he can get up and about a little bit.
thought you
Raj,
knew
be
I
my
was wrong.
friend.
Does that have terrible bedside manner? No, Raj is already my friend. I'm talking about this orc guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
your
you
guy,
kind of yeah, you can take him out to have a drink or whatnot.
him out for
Here
one.
he definitely wants to have one at this point. He's still actually recuperating a little bit, but he's not. He's in much better form now than he was. Even though he still needs some more rest.
Basically, trying to convince him to join up with us.
Yeah, and with the Dark Star, the downtime activity that you chose, it has a chance to hear a rumor built into it, and then you can do make a friend, so you actually get both of those effects.
Wheat.
So
And when
let's see, what's up?
I was gonna say, when I get a chance, I want to come up with a recipe for something that's like that I can sell cheaply, and we can make a decent profit off of to like as a get people in to the Dark Star.
Mushroom
Mhm.
ramen.
Yeah, you're crafting a menu.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be like 2-3 items or something. Like, but
Yeah,
it's mostly
yeah.
just gonna be
One
like
of them fancy restaurants.
Yeah, more affordable fare to like try and get people in here, things like that.
All right, absolutely. Okay. Um, Yeah, and over this next day or so, you'll note that here I'll just pull you. Let's see, let's get her stall here. So find picture for this. You can find a young uh, uh, you can find a young half elf woman selling groceries out there in the cross.
Damn it, I'm muted. I was like, who? Like, who does? Does anyone does? Or
Yeah, you
so?
find you find a young half elf woman to set up her little stall out in the cross. So out in the center area there.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking I'm learning with Aliska
Yep,
or whatever.
absolutely.
So
Yeah,
so
and you can yeah, and she might be able to sell you mushrooms as well.
Elstrika.
Elstrica, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean I'm currently in my like what is it 3-day, 2-day, 3-day thing for the
Yep.
knowledge mushrooms.
Right, but you nonetheless will during that period you'll still find her.
Okay. All
Uh,
right. All right. I guess I'll introduce myself.
hmm,
Hello. Hi, I'm Obru with the Dark Star.
uh, she
Haven't seen you
she
around
does.
before.
Oh, hi. My name's Liza.
Liza, huh?
She nods and says, "I've yeah, I've heard about you all, but it's nice to meet you, Obru."
Yes. It's very nice to meet you as well. And then I'll peruse her. May I peruse um your good the hell produce? There we go. That's a good word.
She yeah, she nods. Of course, yeah. Um, I think you already met my father. Sorry about him.
Who?
Lod.
Is it the rat guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's the rat guy.
She's a half elf. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you don't choose family. Well, blood family, at least. You don't choose blood.
He means well. You'll have to. He can be a bit irritating sometimes, though.
Yeah, he kind of came off. I don't think he meant to be condescending, but it really felt like it. And we had a long day, so maybe I overreacted as well.
Well, it's fine. He'll get over it. Really, any kind of company is what he's looking for. He spends all his time sitting in the chair.
Staring at
So
rats.
don't worry about it if you offended him. If he's grumpy or whatnot, he'll get over it easy.
Hmm.
She's
We
like,
probably
that's a
will
lot of
have.
food as you're like picking stuff out.
Yes, I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to come up with a menu to stir up some buzz with the dark. I'm studying with Elstrica right now. It's
Oh,
going great.
she knows a lot about mushrooms. I guess you'll be, but of course, if you're cooking, you're gonna feature them prominently, I'm sure. She says, do you mind if I ask how you got that? Gesturing towards your work.
My augments.
They're impressive. I mean, I've seen augments before, but not like that.
Yeah. I had a very wealthy benefactor, and well,
Must be nice.
it was. But now I'm just left with mountains of maintenance fees.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that side of it.
Yeah, I thought it was real cool too.
Yeah. But a lot of the stuff I've seen is, like, um, like arms or legs or something like that. That's different.
Yeah. It's not something I really chose.
Hmm.
Things happen.
She nods. I guess a lot of augments are like that. Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I'm coming to terms.
She nods and
Um,
says, well, you have a good day, I guess.
yeah, um, I'll pay her and little bit on top. And whenever you feel like it, come get a bite.
All right, I will.
And he walks off to the dark star.
Bye. And yep, you can make your way back.
Ricky.
Yeah. Get her.
And she is also the daughter of that guy, that weirdo.
That's not a point in her favor.
It's true. I mean, she was up front with it. It's
You're trying to set
some
you at
points
ease.
there. That's right.
Negative points.
You know what? I decide I'm going to visit Raj instead.
Is it the Raj?
You dead in
He's
here?
probably like headed to Masayama's oven, but oh, you need.
I'm thinking about going to visit Raj, then he comes out. I was like, oh,
Oh. Okay.
didn't know if you were going to get out of bed or not. How are you feeling?
So this is me, right? Let's double check. Or the general guy.
That's you.
Okay. Yeah,
Mm.
feeling better.
Good.
Somewhat. Still get these headaches though.
On account of the beating or on account of the... He points at the spot on his head where your chip is.
They'll just point at the chip as well. Be like, yeah, nod.
What is that?
He shrugs. Not really sure.
Why do you have it?
Not long after I met you, I got captured and basically just woke up with this in my head. It's not a good time.
Do you know who did it?
I don't know the organization. I just remember one person in particular, Ikaizo. I think he ran it or oversaw things.
You
think they're
tracking him
making-
down?
I think it's the opposite. I think they're tracking me down.
Mm.
I want nothing to do with them.
Same. Oh, have you said what organization? Oh, you said you didn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Oh, okay.
Or doesn't remember. I don't know.
I'm going to pick up like a discarded cigarette on the floor, cigarette butt, and light it and be like, well, if they find you, I've got your back.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Nobody ever told you an organization. No, you were kind of tricked into that situation anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know the name necessarily of the organization.
You, it's correlated to the military in some way.
Yeah, and it was probably like fucking Operation Epsilon or some shit like that. Or,
Yeah, so
like-
it's some sort of it's in some way correlated to the military. You know that much,
right?
But
Yeah.
Is that it? Mhm.
So
Some
you don't know if
connection
it was a corp or a government entity or
Seemed real shady.
easily could be a corp.
But he guesses he was kind of being trained to be like some kind of super soldier or something like that. At least we're testing abilities for him.
Oh, you're saying you were a test bed?
I think so.
Oh,
What
Way it
about
felt
you, old
anyways.
brood? Did the same thing happen to you?
I got blown up in one of the wars and thought I was dead and then came back and like this.
A war in Sendaikyo?
Oh, there's wars everywhere. Always money to be made. Things to be stolen, sabotaged.
It's true. So what are we going to do here, boys?
Well, we're gonna get this place together and live us a crazy ass life down here, I guess.
I still got something I need to do before I retire to something like that. I need to find out what happened to Tomohaji, if he still lives or not.
Is that the guy you mentioned about your dagger?
Yeah, and then when you mention the dagger, he pulls it out of his belt loop. Big eel skin hilted dagger. Is it like a gold dagger? I can't remember. I need to find the description.
Oh, not gold. I wouldn't think.
It's a
But,
gray eelskin grip and blue tinted steel. There's a
there you go.
symbol emblazoned on the hilt. It's a serpent encircling a rocky spire, both rising from the ocean. A classic style fort is on top of the spire. And words are written on the blade, and I assume both of you know Sindaikyo. It says, "Light on the water, firstborn son, stand bravely in the dark." Yeah, Tomohaji used this dagger to cut my collar and set me free during a motion kinka match. I was brought here as a slave of Ichikaru of the Katsukai. I've been a slave for many years until, a handful of days ago. So I don't know if in the following dust-up he survived and took over the Katsukai, or if Ichikaru had him killed or imprisoned. If he's killed, then there's vengeance on the table for me. If he's imprisoned, I can free him, just as he freed me. And if he has taken over the Katsukai, then I guess I can serve an honorable man like him. You're only one of 3 people I can remember showing me any kindness. You were the first, Raj, seeing me in that cage, and offering your condolences all those years ago.
Wish I could have done more.
It is what it is. I guess we all get reforged in our own different ways. But yeah. Perhaps getting the Dark Star up and running may be one of the steps along that path. I'm seeing if Tomohaji's okay, but I need to get some muscle behind me, because I don't know if just a handful of us could do it, if you guys are even willing to find out with me.
Out, man.
Give you
Well,
both.
I got your back.
Sindaikyo. Give you both the Sindaikyo bow there.
Returned.
Your honor achieved.
And may we cross Sentakaimon together then. Which translates from Sindaikyo to Thousand Battles Gate.
Nice.
Mm.
I dig it. Blackjack and Euphoria walk into the Dark Star.
Hey, 2 people I like. Or 1 person I like.
Yeah.
I saw a token and was like, Fizz? Is it Fizz?
Yeah, he's been here the whole time, right?
Yeah,
Frizz. Keep calling
Frizz.
Fizz.
Yeah, Frizz is here. Yeah, Frizz is here. He's part of the crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's I think he's part of the crew. He's currently the only official
Right, true.
NPC crew member that you have who's just on board.
It's
oh,
true.
hey, is that?
Oh,
is that
damn.
Return.
The prodigal
Oh,
son.
it's Ari. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The other prodigal son returned.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem, dude.
No,
We're just RPing.
I just got back.
ERPN.
I'm doing some errands.
Yeah, no
No,
worries, brother.
I was actually asking in chat earlier because I was so confused as to what actually happened. I was hoping to have talk to the lady before the RP was over, but I guess we did a time skip or something.
No, we just ended. Everybody just got the fuck out right after that. Right after you left, basically there was a truce called, and you guys got the fuck out. There wasn't any talking.
Yeah.
However, I mean, you can talk with her. She will show back up basically because
She also came by and
I think
dropped off.
she already
30
did
planet.
show back up. So you could have a talk with her because she comes back to the Dark Star.
They could have him do his RP with her and his buddies
Mhm.
after they reunited.
Yep. Also, you're reuniting with. This is all just a big downtime session, probably. as everybody's just kind of taking a break from the gang wars and just relaxing for a while. I think.
Yeah,
So there's
this is
plenty of time for RP.
Yeah, this is basically an RP session.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Where's the gnome chick?
Yep, she is here as well. Just her icon is not on here.
Okay.
What was her
But it
name?
was Liddy.
Oh,
Liddy.
Liddy. Oh, okay.
The
Mhm.
other.
I thought it was like
Slayer.
some weird, like Slippy or some shit.
No, it was not Slippy. Long hair. Yeah, she's here. I think I just for some reason I have her. It's hard for me to find. I think so. Why her thing's not on here?
Because nobody likes gnomes. Get out of here.
Nobody
gnome.
likes
Get out
that.
of here.
God, no. Yeah, for a reason she's hard to find here.
Yeah, I mean, why would you want to be like a Chihuahua person? Understand that massive
Have you-
melon
Have
on
you
that
seen the
tiny
art
body?
for fucking gnomes? Are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like just paint them green and they'd be Martians, like classic Martians. Ridiculous.
Or put some big ass ears on them and they're Chihuahua people.
I hate gnomes. I'm racist against gnomes. And that one ugly picture of a halfling in the book too, the one where he's standing on a table or something. Like
Oh, I
Jesus
don't know.
Christ!
It's been a while since I saw it. And do they have reduced movement? Because any race
don't
with reduced
remember.
movement, I'm like, nope, you're
I don't-
automatically eliminated. Sorry.
Yeah, pretty much. It's already a pain in the ass.
hmm
Yeah, you want me to move even left?
That's rough.
I'll be back. I'm
It
gonna grab
is.
a box of
It
cheeses.
is.
Yeah,
I want Cheez-Its.
yeah. Because I've always really wanted to play a dwarf, but it's like I
Mm-hmm.
can't get over
That's
that
what was coming to
Yeah.
my mind. I was like, dwarves are good though.
Yeah, they're really good, but it's just like that 25 movement. I'm like, ugh. It's so
Yeah.
rough.
Play monk. Monk dwarf.
Monk dwarf. There you go. Yeah, or
Yeah.
barbarian dwarf or something like that.
Barbarians don't get movement bonus anymore, do they?
I think they do.
Do they?
It might be
Oh,
later on or something. But I think they get it. Could be lying to you. I've never played a barbarian.
I don't think I have.
later
Have I?
on.
I've definitely schemed up like fucking I don't know how many barbarians.
Fast
but-
movement is at 5th.
Oh, they do get a movement.
Yeah.
bump.
Increases
Yeah, but that's
10
at
feet.
5.
Yep.
Monks, it's like 2nd level.
Yep.
What?
Ari will get faster at 5th.
Speed demon.
The speed.
I kind of want to take like movement feat or something because
Mobile.
yeah, I just wish I could have like 10 feet, a stat bonus, and a skill
Get them wheelie
as a
boots.
feat. Cool.
Oh, I see. Here's
Get
Liddy.
rogueliness.
That's her name is.
Choose Lydia.
Reminds me of that
Here's
terrible
Liddy.
Batman
Found her.
Arkham Rage game or whatever, where it was like a class-based shooter, and one of the classes could get rollerblades.
Mm.
It was like one of the starter classes was a fat guy in rollerblades.
Jeez. See. So Carvus here. Of course, you're probably one of the first things you do is just kind of talk with your freed companions,
Yep, yep, yep.
which is Gabadar and Liddy, and they're both just I guess sipping on the beer, and they're like, Liddy's like, I can't believe you came back for us, and we thought we were gonna get sacrificed for sure.
What do you mean you can't believe it? I don't want the Slayers taking my head out. I promised them I will bring you two back.
I mean, there was. I mean, there's just so many of them.
I get it.
I don't know if I would have had the courage to do that if she were on the foot. I have to admit, I mean, you were out here all alone, right, in the lower city.
Well, let's just say some of us
what
are
could you
more
do?
suicidal than others, I suppose. Apparently, I'm a
I mean, I
bloodthirsty
probably.
monster, according to.
I imagine there's some odd looks coming from the the rest of us. Like, what the fuck's he talking about? Like, we've been backing him up and doing all this work, and hell, he
Well,
wouldn't
you
even
guys
have.
are.
I raised my
I,
hand.
I haven't
Don't
even
even
gotten
call him
to
a
it yet.
bloodthirsty monster.
Yeah, you might not even notice them talking. Yeah, possibly. But,
West
yeah,
is dead back
Gabador
then.
just kind of nods and says, I wouldn't worry about it. I've been called that many times.
Well, the point is that I was not alone. After I got separated from you guys, I got tortured for weeks. What was his name? Torment or whatever.
Torment. Mm-hmm. Torment.
By one of their captains, and I don't remember where he took me, but I know that once I woke up, I was bloodied, and I found them actually in this place, battling with the people I came with, the ones that you see over there. I saw an opportunity and I took it. He tried to face me, and I just say I don't remember quite a lot what happened, but I do know I took his head off. Let's just say it was payback for everything he had done to us.
You saw red.
Yes.
Yes. That is good. Vengeance is necessary.
I would like to do
Yeah.
without it, but in my case, I had a feeling that you two were still alive, and I was not going to rest until I had either you or your bodies to return to our land.
Well, I just can't believe you did it. I probably would have turned tail and ran back up to the Slayers.
Think nothing of it. It is what it is. I hold no resentment.
You're impressive. That's what I'm trying to say, Carvis, and I owe you. I owe you big. Gabador, as do I. I am honor bound. If you need my help, all you have to do is ask.
Well, I would be more comfortable if you two return. I don't want to have to look after you, to be honest. As far as our target, I cannot say that I've had any success finding any information about her.
The voice, she was there. She must have slipped out in the fight, I guess. She doesn't know any allegiance to the 10th pitch. She's just concerned about her own skin.
Out of character, the voice helped us, didn't she?
Nope.
No.
That was Faith.
We
Okay.
suspect
The voice is the one. The voice is the one that was helping them.
The voice is a succubus that you were sent to
Yeah, but I
eliminate.
feel like she was in RP at some point. Did we not see her as a party? I can't remember.
We think that she was appeared to be a dude.
Yeah, the one that came with the
Mhm.
Yeah, the
Could've
chick
been the
that was
voice.
spaced out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we think
what I
that.
wanted to know,
We think
'cause
that was.
I wanted to make sure in character. Of course, he's like, well, we
I
had
could've-
a
could've been her.
killer visitor not too long ago, but I believe this person can change shape, or their appearance at least. So, for all we know, we've talked to them quite a few times. Maybe, maybe not. It's going to be a very hard target to find. Now, you're welcome to stay here until we finish our bounty, or you're welcome to go back and report to the Slayers.
Well, I guess one of us should go back and report. Gabadar nods as well, and says, "I'm fine with doing it. If you want to, Gabadar, that's fine too. And then we'll just wait for word down here if they want us to continue the, continue the hunt. Then I guess we'll continue the hunt."
That is up to either of you. I will not force you. So I would appreciate if at least one of you stays. As much as I like my new comrades, I haven't been with them for very long.
Yeah, and you might be being hunted by the voice too, possibly for all we know.
well, at this point, all bets are off. Seem to have pissed off half of the city.
All right. Well, what do you think, Carvis? Which one of us should stay?
So, character-wise, she's more of a was it a cleric?
Wizard.
Wizard.
Wizard style.
And he's like a monk or a barbarian? Like, what is he?
The melee fighter, we'll say.
Okay. We already have a wizard, don't we?
No, not really.
Yeah, he hasn't shown up in.
He's chasing a woman at work. He don't play D&D no more.
I just don't want to put her in any danger, man. And she's very squishy.
You gonna send her back up?
Yeah, I think it's like I would feel much better if you go back. To be honest.
Suits me fine. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna get some rest, and then and after that, head back up.
Yeah. Just report everything you find. What we talked about.
Yeah,
let them decide.
I'll come back.
Next thing they'll want.
It might be some time. We got to get the whole thing set up to come back down here. But yeah, I'll come back.
Yeah. I was thinking this is before. He just posted that, but if I hear that she's going back up, definitely gonna need an escort, like anyone would.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Carvis is going to obviously escort her, along with his friend. He would let the group know.
Yeah, sure.
He would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is not cordial out there.
Don't trust nothing.
Yeah. So also if you want to pick a downtime activity as well, there's a link to them in the game. There's a link to them in the game stuff, but you can kind of make up your own potentially.
Yeah, the game stuff
you
Discord.
But yeah, the game stuff Discord, there's kind of a list of downtime activities. For example, if Carvis, like I added physical conditioning in there too. Now these are subject to change, but like you can attempt physical conditioning and potentially get like bonuses from that. It's like a possible, or you can attempt meditation. Similarly, get some bonuses from that. But just kind of living it up at the Dark Stars, just hanging out, socializing.
Yeah, here in a couple of days, I'm going to be making some banging ass food.
And I have work in the Dark Star there, so basically, like you could be like cook, and then basically still be and then basically still use the living up the Dark Star type of thing while you're. It just takes you an additional day to do that stuff since you're working. So if it currently takes 3 days to use the Dark Star, which does, then it would take you 4 days.
Okay.
The other thing to do is there's intersection watch. If you notice there, because it's a common thing at the maybe it's be like cross watch or whatever. Maybe it should be.
That sounds
Crotch watch.
Cross watch. Which is yeah, like you could, like for example, you can do things there too, similar to what you can do in the Dark Star. However, a toll collector is there as a possibility as well. Because it's very common to see toll collecting as you take Liddy back up to the lift. You run by toll collectors. You guys have seen these guys before, or whatever. But as you pass by through the lower city demons territory, Carvis, toll collectors basically extract money from you guys. As they do not have any money, I guess you have to pay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Getting here.
Did we get any coin at all from last thing?
You got 6 platinum.
Oh, yep. Cool.
Yeah. That's gonna be a little awkward if you have only 6 platinum of the toll collector.
No, I have my silver and copper and gold with me.
Okay, good. Yeah, so from where you are heading up to here. I'll show you.
Have the lower city demons sent somebody about the general
How-
again?
How would they send somebody about the general? You didn't.
Oh, he's here.
Did you give them directions?
Yeah, the chick
We
with
did
the bow.
certainly did not give them fucking directions. No.
But the chick with the chick
We
with
did
the
not, and you did not. I was there. It didn't happen. Because if you did, I would have slapped you in the face.
what?
We
Yeah, I don't
don't
know that we
fucking
wanted to
tell
go.
everybody in the world where our base is, so they can come and kill us.
He's like,
Yeah,
just
it didn't
got finished
happen.
with the gang war.
Yeah, because Finn even was like, no, it doesn't matter who's telling you. You just go back and tell your boys that don't come here.
Stay
to this
away,
property."
right? Yeah, that's what I recall.
Yeah, that's
my
what. Because
Oh.
Finn was there, but yeah, that's it.
That's my recollection.
Someone would have slapped your metal jaw off your
I
head if
will-
you were like, "Come to the dark side where we all sleep."
I'll let you gaslight me, and we can maybe get there. But
No,
it sounds like you
no,
didn't.
nobody
do that.
knows where they are. It's bad enough we got this general dude, and if he doesn't join us, then that's a fucking conundrum. He seems like an
Mhm.
honorable sort, at least.
Yeah, I like the general. Yeah.
But yeah,
So basically, you're going to go through like at least like 3 different like lower city or multiple like 4 different 4 different crosses and then back again. Usually they just generally pluck out copper. It's a common cross. Sometimes it could be more depending on your
How
gear
much do you
or
say?
whatnot. So I'm going to say that the generally they take these all generally took a copper per person, and then on one of the crosses decided to charge you silver because you were you had weaponry on you, significant weaponry on you. So kind of running back and forth through that ended up being altogether roughly 3 silver pieces. So just mark off 3 silver.
We need to see about making treaties or shit like that.
Yeah. It just depends on what cross is what toll they collect, or even if they collect a toll there.
we just need to not go that way.
That's not unreasonable there. It's for
I
things
wish
like
told that way.
generally a lot of crosses will charge like a copper for somebody, especially
much would it-
especially if they don't know you, and then it could be like a silver, go up to like a silver or multiple copper or something like that.
How much would it cost to get to the marketplace?
If you're well armed and they don't know you and they're suspicious, like they could pick you off for a gold or just tell you get lost. but so if you're like rolling around as a group, it just depends on how you present yourselves is how you get.
I'll just do all the shopping because I'm small and have
Yeah,
no
going individually and without
Yeah.
weaponry is you get it'd be a copper.
Oh no! Please don't shake me down for a copper. I'm just a kobold.
Yeah, exactly. And fortunately, being a kobold is pretty fine here in the lower city.
Are there like a bunch of kobolds running around?
A bunch, but there are kobolds.
Interesting.
It's not it's not like super common, but they are here.
I need to hire a bunch of kobolds.
You from here as you're relaxing and talking to people and whatnot, we can say as part of one of the things you kind of ask during this socializing downtime that you're doing is about kobolds, and people kind of indicate that they're not they're a little more common in the lower parts of the lower city, going down into the abyss.
Neat.
Yeah.
Oh, could we also get some iron doors commissioned?
Yes, stone doors are more common, but but you can do iron doors if you want.
Uh,
Unbreakable doors.
Stone doors
yeah,
are
for real. I mean,
doors
stone
are-
can't be
stone doors.
burnt, so
Stone doors, yeah. Stone doors are generally pretty good, and they're gonna be cheaper than going iron.
mhm.
The
Stone
iron
doors,
would
iron
provide you
locks.
some additional protection.
Like 50 iron locks.
And can we get a portcullis?
Portcullis, yeah, probably.
See about getting one of those worked out.
That's probably going to be extremely expensive.
That's true.
One of them little shopping grates they put down in front of stores.
Yeah, that's true. We could have a gate.
When you
At
lock
the
up
front.
for the night.
Yeah, we have like a
yeah,
gate.
yeah, just a gate. Yeah,
iron
just like
gate,
an iron
and then,
gate that you can pull open is probably
and-
cheaper than an iron door.
I like that. A
Right.
door that you can shoot through to put in front
Yeah.
of you.
Right. And then we
Yeah,
could also have a
sure.
stone door as well.
All right, so 2 stone doors and 2 iron gates. How much that's going to run us?
Yeah,
That's,
let's get that commissioned and
That's a
some
good
estimates. And then-
question. Yeah,
it's on the shopping list. So
I don't
Making the
think we're
mother
gonna-
of all omelets, Raj. We got.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find that in any lists. So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
I'm just gonna guess on that one.
yeah,
Let's see here. So yeah,
Oh.
2 iron gates and
Easy.
2 stone doors.
You could probably find some equivalent, but
I mean, dude, is there? Dude, I mean, let me know if there is.
it'd be lying to your face also. So
Yeah, like I don't remember seeing it, but that's why I'm not looking right now. I'm just gonna guess, but 'cause I do not recall seeing like door under goods.
yeah, it wouldn't be door. I said equivalent item.
Oh, okay. Well, fair. Yeah, equivalent
like
item.
a barrel.
A barrel's made
not-
out of wood.
That's not a bad. That's not a bad. How much is?
I mean, a barrel's cheap as fuck.
Yeah, barrels. Yeah, the door would be a little more than that, I think. But
Look, the barrels are made out of wood. The door would be made out of stone.
true. But I mean, I'm still curious. How much is a barrel?
Oh, where you at? Be under containers or something. Barrel. I just found the thing that weighs 70 pounds because barrels were fucking.
Heavy.
Where are you at, barrel? Well, is it in basic equipment or is it somewhere else? Maybe it's in pouches or some shit. Containers. There it is, containers.
Oh.
Barrel is 40 gallons of food. It doesn't give a price for a barrel on this thing.
Let's tell us what it does. What it holds.
I thought there was a price for a barrel.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say that you can get the stone doors made and installed for.
There it is. Barrel is 2 gold.
2 gold. Wow.
That's
How
for
much
like
does
it weighs 70 pounds. I think
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
kinda
So
cool.
so it would be more expensive than a door.
Someone
Probably.
said in 3rd edition a door was like 10 gold, but it was
10
like
gold?
one for a dungeon, so it'd probably be like a pretty.
That'd be
sturdy
like an
door.
iron
I mean,
door.
That's what we're looking for is a dungeon.
That'd be like an iron door, right? That'd be like an iron door.
This
though.
says wooden door, but I feel like that's. I mean,
Wooden. Okay, like wooden
But
door,
I
but with
could
like
see.
iron banded wooden door.
yeah,
maybe.
that's what I'd imagine, like a
Yeah, iron.
super fancy.
Yeah. I think that's probably right. All right, so why don't we say that? Why don't we say that the stone doors are? I'm gonna say that they do stone pretty well down here, so I'm gonna say the stone doors are 3 gold.
3 gold a piece
Mm.
or 3 gold total.
3 gold apiece. And for the iron gate, we'll go ahead and say that is. I'm gonna say that's 8 gold.
8 gold?
So would that be 22 gold total?
Sounds correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Does that include the lock? Because locks by themselves are like 10 gold.
That would be without locks, probably.
Let's get 2 locks, so throw 20 more gold on that bitch.
You want to be able to lock the gate?
Yeah. What's the point of the gate if you can't lock it?
What about the door?
Oh man, that means we need 4 locks. That's 40 gold.
I mean, we don't need to lock both of them, do we? Just lock one of
I
them.
mean, the gates will be in front of the doors.
Yeah.
The only fucked up thing is like someone could push open the door while the gate.
Right, just push it open.
Yeah.
And so
Well,
it's
you
kind
could
of like
put it like more than 5 feet away, right?
Yeah. That is a
They'd
brilliantly simple solution. I like that. Let's just do that. Just put the gate right at the front.
bunch of
and then put the
assholes
door
with
5 feet
10-foot
back.
poles.
We could put it where it's curved at.
Well,
too, like the
when we
door
make
end.
money, then we'll deal with that as it comes.
Yeah. Like we could have the doors here and then the gates up here.
Well, I mean,
they'd
we
have
could.
to
Oh yeah,
I mean, it'd be
good.
turn and turn.
Yeah, gate and then just the fucking door right here, and be like, now we don't have to deal with none of it.
Oh yeah, you got it on here. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Locks on the gates.
yeah.
If anybody's got any, unless you got some objections.
Well, I was just thinking that it would be like 62 gold for the whole thing with locks. And if we split it like 5 ways, that's what, 12 gold, 4 silver.
Well, that's assuming Carvis comes back. We just saw him walk out with his buddies and leave.
All right, then it would be like
How much gold do I got on my person? I don't need
50.
gold for much, so I mean, if I can cover it,
Yeah.
I can
One
cover it.
platinum's 10 gold, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Liddy might
Um,
have said goodbye to all of you since she wasn't going to come back in the
Yeah.
near future.
So, I mean, then it would be like 15 and a half. If it
I mean,
was
'cause I
just
have
the 4 of
18
us.
gold and 4 platinum. Okay, how about this? I'll just throw down 2 platinum, and whatever y'all want to do is cover the rest. So I got 20 gold of it.
What's the rest?
If we're doing locks on everything, it'd be 42 left. If we're only doing
Yeah.
locks on the front gates, it'd be 22 left.
Just tell Raj how much else. He likes feeling safe, so
Yeah, 40.
Do we want to just start with locks on the gate and then wait till we turn a profit on this bitch?
yeah, I would say start with just locks on the gate. I don't think we need to lock both of them.
So y'all just need to come up with 22 more gold. I basically covered the locks. So
Yeah,
just
so we'll
split
say
it between
stone
you two.
door is 3 gold. Finn is going to do the installation, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finn and Masuyama could probably.
Yeah, sure. Masayama
Yeah,
could help do it too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just for simplicity's sake, you do 11 and Raj do 11. And then we'll worry about being even.
Iron gate, iron door, or iron gate, basically. Iron gate.
Yeah, 8 GP iron gate, 3 GP stone
8
door,
GP.
10 gold lock.
That's fine with me.
Raj, you want to split the 42?
Yeah, we'll do that.
It'd be like the locks are on the inside.
I can split the 42 if we want to do the big one.
Yeah, I put down 3. Oh no, wait a minute. 2 platinum.
I already gave 2 platinum to
Yeah.
Frizz, so broke.
Yeah, I put down 2 platinum and
that's gonna be the fucking
1 gold.
Next hour adding fucking gold in there.
So I'm putting down 22, right? So I'm gonna do 2 platinum.
No, you're putting down 21. I'm putting down 21 as well.
Okay, so I'm doing 2 platinum and 1 gold.
Same as me.
42 and mine makes 62, so we have locks on everything.
Yep.
There you go.
All right, so where are the iron gates going here?
The iron gate is in the front, as
they're
evidenced
right up
by
front.
Exhibit A. And the doors will be Exhibit B right here. So they're out of sight, so you can't do any shenanigans with a 10-foot pole or nothing.
Well, do we want to do them? I mean, we could even do the doors here if we wanted. Like, because we had problems with Molotov or fire. Maybe it would be better to have them back here.
Actually, once we start, we can put in more doors as things progress.
Yeah.
Like as
let's just decide where these go right now. So
I like your situation.
All right.
The way you got them
Okay,
situated, where
okay.
with the iron gate up front, and then
That way
the
we can
Gate.
all bunch up in this room too if we need to. And be
Yeah.
like, get
That's
them.
good.
yeah, and
Iron Gate here or here?
Yeah, the
Iron
iron
Gate.
gate
Iron
is up front,
Sure.
and the stone
Okay.
door is in back. So that would be the situation here and here. And I
Yeah.
can't see the square because it's darkness.
Yeah, this is where the other stone door would be, and this is where the other iron gate would be. Oh shit, we got him back.
Right.
Maybe.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
immediately as we start, the fucking power goes out.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
we're like that Verizon internet.
He was talking all that
Yeah.
shit.
I know. Should have. The fucking Big Brother was listening, and they're like, "Ah, ha, ha, you think our
Corporate
fucking
hitman.
yeah." Holy fuck!
Verizon was bad. We'll show you.
Hold my beer.
They're like,
Okay.
internet will only work if you switch to Verizon. Sorry.
So we're doing some purchases of iron gates, stone doors, and locks.
Yes. Yeah, we
Back
dropped
in
the
just
whole.
in time to pitch in with the prize.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep, just in time to pay.
Oh man, I'm so broke. Ah, there was a
Might
hole
wanna
in
stay
my bag of
disconnected.
holding. Oh, it's so terrible.
We already took the money off our sheets over here. The
Well,
three
yeah, I
of
mean, I
us.
can add it back in. It's
But-
not that hard.
Yeah.
It's just some math. Yeah,
I'm still leaving 2 platinum on the table.
It's just a couple of keystrokes, you know.
Yeah, it's not hard enough. Yeah.
Oh man,
I'm sure
guys,
y'all owe him for a potion or two anyway.
No,
I
yeah,
did-
It's true. All
only-
right.
Yeah,
okay.
that's legit. That's legit.
I only
So,
have
and
three.
add-
I only have
Let's not
350
talk too
gold,
much
guys. Come
about
on.
gold money. Yeah, our situation right here is we're putting iron gates in the front entrances right here, so you can see through them and stuff, and they have locks. And then back behind here, we're putting stone doors.
Oh, okay. How
And
much is
there are-
that?
62 total with locks. The
Mm.
Yeah,
doors
locks
were
and
3 gold apiece. The gates were 8 gold apiece, and the locks are all 10 gold apiece. So we put locks on all 4 of these fucking doors.
Mm. You want me to chip in with that?
You know what? You want to get another set of doors for up here? I mean, they were only 3 gold each, so just 6 more gold for a door.
I mean,
up here.
that's a lot of doors you got to go through, though. That
Yeah.
seems
we can
like
just
we're
open
really
them up.
bougie.
What is this, a damn shopping mall?
No, they're fucking fails or fallback points and shit. Like
That's what I was kind of
fa-
thinking. Mom.
fail
Not if
safes.
you
and
don't have locks on them. You gotta throw that 10 gold lock on there, else this door doesn't mean anything.
shit.
Yeah, but here's the problem. You guys are putting all these doors here, and they could literally just go up this hallway with one door that's wooden and just walk through.
We should probably replace that motherfucker as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but we were hoping they wouldn't remember that one.
I can't even see where that is because
Yeah,
It's like,
like-
right here or something like that.
Like fucking no wonder we don't even realize it exists.
You talking about they're over here?
Oh, is that door? Okay, my bad. I thought it was up here.
can we like reveal the whole Dark Star so we all know what's going on?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Well, we
like
can-
wait
I
a
feel
minute.
like in our downtime
Yeah, we
we've
can
at
do-
least explored the
can do
bar
that.
because
Like,
Yep. We'll do
can we
that.
have a haunted mansion episode or
Yep,
something?
yep,
Like-
yeah.
we don't even have a mental map of this bar.
Yep. Here.
Oh, who's this?
Reveal it.
oh,
That was
Larissa?
Produce
Uh,
stall lady.
Yep, she has a produce stall out there. I don't have a good stall out there.
Oh, yeah, and
Oh.
Obru learned everything about mushroom.
I'm
Yeah.
learning.
Learning.
Eliza,
Yeah, we're doing.
She's the
downtime
daughter
stuff.
of the rat guy too.
He seems like he would be a mushroom head.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if you were here for that, but that rat guy came by and was real dumb and was like, "Hey, you watch the hole. Now where's my fee?" And then we were like,
That's
"Get
not
the fuck
exactly
outta
what he
here."
said.
He did. He was like, "Let's talk about my fee."
Uh-huh.
But then we found out from his daughter that he was saying he wants to be paid to watch the hole and poke rats with a stick,
Yeah.
which is more reasonable.
Mhm.
But the way he said it, it sounded like, "Hey guys, this is what you do. Watch the hole. Now pay me
Yeah.
gold."
Yeah. Now pay me for the advice.
That's
or
what we all heard,
yeah.
and we were like, "Get the fuck out of here, rat man! Get out of here,
Well, Obru was a little more polite about it.
dummy rat man! Get out of here!"
But... fucking shiesty ass.
I told him it was like he was trying to sell us the NFT on getting rid of rats.
Yeah, I think he actually asked for the fee before you even gave him the advice. So I don't know if it went down exactly like that.
He asked for. He was talking about a fee.
Yeah,
Like,
said,
Yeah, he
15
was
minutes
like,
ago.
"Let's talk about my
yeah.
fee or some shit like
Yeah,
that."
he did. Yeah, but he wasn't referring to looking in the hole. Yeah.
We just
The
ignore
way
that
it
part.
came out,
Mm-hmm.
that's the way we all heard it. And
Yeah.
you can't gaslight me into believing otherwise.
Yep. That's true. I can
I'm
see
the
why you hear it that
gaslighter
way.
here.
I
just
can
didn't
see
want
why you
them
hear
out
it that way. I could definitely see why you heard it that way for sure.
And he seems socially awkward, so it makes sense.
He is. Yeah,
I mean, he spends all his time with rats.
Exactly.
He is Obru's future.
Yeah, if he came in and was like, "Hey guys, here's the deal.
Yeah, that's
you need to
essentially-
watch the hole."
That's essentially what he said because, like, the kitchen has a straight line to the hole, and he was like, "So yeah, and anytime someone's cooking in here, like, just keep an eye on the hole." And Obru's like,
Yeah,
that's what I read real downhill from there.
yeah. He was like, "We're like, well, fucking thanks. Watch the hole where the rats come from." And then as we
I'm
were
your
kicking him out, he
future,
was
Obru.
talking about a fee.
yeah, zoom in on Obru's face with the Inception horn, like,
Yeah,
oh.
his eyebrow just twitching.
Yeah.
It was like if someone was like, "Here's advice on how to win a fight. You kill him." Where's my 5 gold?
So it looks like this Obru and the rats' eternal struggle is going to continue.
Yeah. It's meme now.
We're all fighting like gods of old, and fucking Obru's over there fighting fucking rat men.
Fucking
No,
rats.
staring them down, not fighting, staring them down.
Just
while,
one rat.
while I'm fucking
Give 'em a
tossing some
stern looking at.
mushrooms, sauteing some mushrooms.
So are we springing for the double-doored airlock on that side too?
Well, oh, this one here.
Even though we still can't see
There
that.
actually is a stone door over here.
But we could just put a lock on it.
All right, where is this thing? Like, it sounds like you're
Can
talking
we
about.
reveal it? I know we keep pinging it, but it's still a big black square.
Wait a minute, the
Yeah,
Dark Star
hold on.
extends all the way over there.
Yeah, apparently these
Surprise,
stairs go over
surprise.
here and
Surprise,
fucking.
yep.
It's I don't even fucking see.
Yep.
All
that
right,
is
wait a minute.
correct. I'm gonna get you guys set on that. Let's see here.
Yeah, if you
Get
go
you guys set up
across,
here.
if you go across
So what's
here,
underneath those stairs? Like, is the floor underneath this area?
Stairs goes over that thing like an arch. Goes over.
Oh,
that pathway.
okay.
then it comes
and then
back
come
down.
back down.
And over there is Hina's bed. That fucking gnome, Winky or Vinky.
Well, that's the
whatever.
weird name gnome I was talking
Oh,
about.
that's where all that shit is.
Winky.
Oh, okay.
Winky.
Jack
Winky's
fucking
in there.
Jack Linky beef jerky, whatever the fuck her name is.
So, if we wanted the same setup on that other door, it would be. You said there was already a stone door over there, though.
Yes, already a stone door there.
Like I say, we could just put a lock on it.
Yeah. Well, we could get an iron gate. Oh, we'd have to move the stone door, wouldn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they can do
Oh.
that. Our technician installer's here, so.
Yeah. Actually, let's get a second stone door and like 2 locks. That'd be 23 gold. And
You mean a second iron gate, since it's already got a stone door?
Oh, no, I mean, because the iron gate is for the face of the place, and since there's already a stone door over here, like, we really don't want this.
The thing is, are we going to give a key to everybody in this fucking place? We're like turning this into an apartment complex. Do you like have somebody have a badge in? Be like, beep beep.
Huh.
I know that we need another gate on the other one. Because I don't want to be fighting in that hallway, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, if they get in there,
Just
just look,
go.
come over here. I don't give a
Yeah,
shit.
just for them.
Yeah, I say we just like keep this stone door and put a lock on it, and then we put in a second stone door with a lock. Because I actually don't want this to really be associated with this.
You like
so to
building a
speak.
Minecraft base. Lots of doors.
We should kind of just seal it off and be like,
just fill it in with
it's only for
concrete.
us. I feel like that's kind of the better option.
No, but I have raised a very important question. Are we just gonna fucking
Oh,
like,
the keys.
are we gonna hand out keys to fucking everybody or what?
Oh, give one to each of us, and one to Hina. There you go. If anyone needs to lock up, Hina can do it. She doesn't leave.
Yeah, we don't even really need that many keys.
I mean, you've seen Hina leave.
No, but like if we have customers, well, how did she go and get groceries?
Yeah, you've seen her leave. She doesn't leave for very long though. Like, yeah,
Just a few
she
steps
like
to that
briefly.
stall over there.
She briefly enters and exits.
Yeah, but if this becomes a business with customers, like, and then
You haven't seen Masuyama leave.
like if it's an inn and we're like, all right, checkout time is.
Well, yeah, I assume we keep the doors open during business hours.
I know,
Like
but
the
like
gate and doors open.
if somebody's like, all right, my checkout time is the middle of the night.
Oh, for like an inn?
Yeah, if we're doing, we
Yeah.
got rooms and shit. Unless we're just a restaurant, which is fine too.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
I mean,
you
we
could
do
be a
have
restaurant.
rooms.
You could be restaurant, bar, and there is the thing that I thought you were talking about, which is another option too, because you could just have private rooms that you rent out for like socializing type of thing.
You
Like,
just
so
be
it
a
could be like
cabaret
tavern,
club,
and then it's
boy.
like VIP
Yeah.
rooms and stuff like that.
I mean,
Just
maybe
be-
people just don't leave in the night, or they have to like wake one of us up to let them out, or
Then we beat
Cabaret
their.
club.
Then we beat
Yeah, we
their
could just
ass
always
for
have a
waking us
yeah.
up.
We could always have someone on the desk.
charge them double for waking us up.
What do you mean wake us up?
can-
More like lift the key off of our pocket.
Can you guys see in this room right now?
We cannot.
No,
No. Okay. Hold on a second.
I see a little
This
eye.
place
I stole-
doesn't
I
have
stole one of
the-
your eyeballs too.
You
I'm
see an
not
eye in
letting
there?
Yeah.
But you
No,
just
I
can't
stole
see
it.
through
I
Yeah,
stole
this
one.
we don't have the
Stolen eyeball.
vision. We
It's
don't
mine
have
now.
Yeah, I see.
The dynamic vision or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, it's interesting because I have it set up for vision, but it's not showing it to you apparently.
It is
Was it
not-
on the other tokens or from the other map? I don't know how it all works.
Well,
It
you don't
doesn't
have.
seem like it's normal darkness. It seems like
You don't
it's
have
like,
dynamic lighting on, do you?
Oh, that's right. That's what it is.
Yeah, I
just-
thought you had it turned off.
There's no dynamic lighting on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have
yeah.
to, you're gonna have to
Erase
go in there and
all. That would
unshade
be-
everything.
That would be why it's not working.
Give me a nice polygon reveal, boss.
There you go.
There it is.
I'm
There's
here.
our fucking
there's
I'm
lobby
here for all
over
your
here.
tech needs.
There's a
Is
lot
there
of
a
space
lobby?
over here. Okay, never
Oh,
mind.
yeah.
We could definitely.
wait a minute. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
This
What
changes
the fuck is
everything.
all that over there?
That's over here is Hina's room somewhere, right here. This is a free room. This is like a storage area, and this is Vinky's room.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Hopefully,
saying.
yeah,
We're making this
another-
into an inn.
Maybe
Maybe
if
it
you
was a
went-
bad idea
Yeah.
to put doors on the front of the place instead and just be like, we just put them on important rooms.
You guys got to go and talk to the people. You know what all these rooms do.
I didn't know any of
Or
this.
it would, that
existed.
would have took like 7 hours. So I didn't want to do it.
Let's see here. Over here. Okay.
Oh,
So you guys couldn't actually see anything down here before.
Oh, we can see.
Yeah.
We can't, still can't see shit.
Can you see it
I can.
now?
Stepped
Yeah.
on the left side here.
Should be able to see most
Brand
everything now.
new.
Yeah, it looks like.
I did not realize you could not see that.
No.
Yeah. And then what about because we can't see this stuff over here either. Like
See what?
right
Oh
over
yeah.
here.
A little LD full
Yeah.
vision, all this.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what we needed.
Yep.
Well, now I
Mostly,
feel
yeah.
like
I think it
Um,
was still dynamic.
blown away. Like the Dark Star,
Yeah.
all this shit.
Dark Souls, yeah, it's a thing. Got a lot
Yeah,
of
I mean,
space.
I thought it was like, it was cool before, but now it's like even extra.
Yeah, like I said, it's been run previously as like a club, as a tavern, as an inn, it's been a lot of things.
Got a little karaoke spot here.
We just couldn't see none of it.
Yeah, that's the stage.
Oh man, we gotta get those dancers in here. Dancing girls.
It's true.
Where did we see dancing girls at? I know we saw them somewhere.
Did
Oh.
we? I don't
Business
know.
kind of a dance girl, is she?
I feel like it's a waste of money for all these doors now. If we just got
That's
fucking-
Euphoria. Whoever.
Ask Euphoria if she dances.
Yeah. Well, he was saying Vesna, but somebody was pinging.
Oh, sorry.
Euphoria.
Yeah, they all look the same.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Evenings all look the same.
Same.
You got red and got
You mean
orange.
like all the females have been outstanding?
I mean, has anyone really brought
Yeah.
up running the dark side as a business? I mean, I know Bruce said something about food, but I don't know if he said it aloud or just kind of to a melt to himself.
Yeah, I probably said that. Yeah, because yeah, when we were here, we were talking about it as well.
I tagged it on and saying maybe it's the first step in getting some muscle up and running because I need muscle.
Vesna and Euphoria do have the look of dancers or club girls.
This is the fucking Yakuza Cabaret Club minigame.
Mm-hmm.
We just need bodies, is what it is. You can't run this place with 2 people.
Saturday looks like she could easily be that dancer if she wanted to, but she's dressed much more conservatively. Oh,
Who does?
integrity.
Euphoria.
She's
Oh, integrity. Yeah.
the integrity.
Integrity. Oh my god.
Yeah, she's hot, but she doesn't look like a dancer.
Oh, the name like integrity.
Vesna and Euphoria. Vesna and Euphoria do look dancers or club girls or whatever.
And Frizz too, you know, for the ladies.
How many front of house staff do we need? We got
Frizz could
fucking
dance.
Hina is our bartender server person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Blackjack and Euphoria here. I believe Blackjack has not given you anything.
He hasn't.
paid it
He
yet.
actually hasn't. We
Yeah.
cut him off.
Mhm.
Like as soon as you introduced him, we went
Yep,
on
yep.
like 6 different
Yep.
tangents.
I know.
Ari got back and we talked about that, and then we were like, "We're blind."
Totally fine. It's all just yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
do we want to rethink this door thing, or what's
We
the?
don't. It's
What do you
downtime session, so we can do things kind of out of order.
Timey whammy.
I like the doors, the ones we set up over here. I like
But
that.
it's pointless. Like,
What do you mean pointless?
if we run it as an inn, it's going to be pointless because like we won't be able to lock them half the time anyway.
Do we want to run it as an inn? I
No,
think
we
that's-
could just
you
just
could-
have a
I
desk
mean,
man.
you
Somebody,
have
a front desk.
People do that. They have desk
Like
men,
right
and if
here.
somebody wants to leave at night, then they go and unlock the doors.
It's already. It's already.
Yeah.
I did
Maybe-
that not long ago, actually.
Maybe they
Oh,
could have
yeah?
like a buzzer system.
Yeah,
I
set
still
up
feel
here.
like
When I was
I
in
still
Phnom
feel
Penh,
like
I
it's a
stopped at a
massive-
place that
that's a massive, dangerous situation. You open that fucking second door and you're fucked. You walk out to the front gate, get shot by a crossbow, and you die, and someone takes your key. Anyway.
Wait, what?
That's why we have like a panel in one of the sides that pops out and provides cover.
Pay for that too. So hold on, let me pull out the defense panel while I unlock.
But you are. Feel free to weigh in on the
I
door
don't
placement.
really care about the doors. You guys have
We're
been
just
you
rambling.
guys have been talking about fucking doors for 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, I'll just wait.
We
Meanwhile-
love doors.
Yeah, they love the doors. Meanwhile, Blackjack and Euphoria have arrived as well. And feel free to ask if they're dancers.
We
Um,
could just
Black-
go kill stuff, as long as it's not in the hallway. I don't care.
Blackjack.
No, we're downtiming, man. I got 3 days or 2 or 3
Yeah.
days.
Yeah. Are you hard cut off in like 30 minutes anyway, Brian?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'll be gone pretty much anyway.
Blackjack says as he walks in with Euphoria, he says, well, y'all are quite the talk of the town, but I don't think people know what to call you yet. You've settled on some
We
sort
are
of name.
The association.
The association. Excellent. I will we'll pass that on. Speaking of passing things on, he reaches out and pulls out a coffer and puts it on the table. He says that there's 200 gold pieces.
Woo. Real money.
He mhm. He
That 40 each. Is that math? We 5 people.
think you're right. Good
That's
a
why
lot of
so many
doors.
doors. So many doors.
A lot of doors.
He he says, if the association is looking to do some more work, we might have some for you. I've got somebody that has a little something that I'd like returned, and I don't really want to ask, if you know what I mean. I just want to take. And it's nice to have somebody that can do that for me that's not directly associated with my health screamers.
Well, tell us about it.
He nods and says, he says, well, there's an ex-hell screamer that took something that wasn't theirs. I'll go more into it once you've confirmed that you're taking the job. They're down on the next level lower, but I'll let you in on a secret way to get down there. That you'll be free to use if you decide to take me up on the offer as well. They're with another group now. They're with the junk grubbers. If you're interested in going in there and getting what I need, I can offer you a more lucrative payment. No rush on your decision. You can get back to me. Euphoria wants to stay anyway, so maybe you can pass on that to her. And yeah, just let me know. He glances around.
We will definitely keep you in mind.
Nods and says, "Well."
Is he not going to stay for a drink, or?
He says, He says he glances around, says, I've got.
As he's doing that, I'll be like,
so.
feel like having a drink? Maybe something to eat?
Yeah. He shakes his head. He says, I've got things to do. But
Right.
I appreciate it. Perhaps I'll stop back by at a later time when I have more time to socialize. Stretchy.
Whoa. And somehow he got free.
He has escaped.
I think there's something wrong with kind of music player thing. What is it called?
I haven't needed it. So I wouldn't know.
Are you playing something from it?
I was trying to. I know, I mean, we weren't playing anything for a long time, and it didn't go away.
There you go.
Okay. Skip that.
Long story short on this shit, I decide what to do with the Dark Star in between sessions.
Have a mansion party?
Yeah. I don't think doing this day by day is going to work in a timely manner. We barely gotten through like 2 days of downtime in this entire session.
Yeah. We have not gone through much. Do you want to push it through another day of downtime here?
I don't really know what to do.
Was there anything Finn wanted to do on the first day?
Just Dark Star. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'll do living it up at the Dark Star. I'll try to make a friend.
Excellent.
Crap choice.
Doesn't that take like 7 days or something? 3 days?
3 days. Yeah, Dark Star is not very operational right now. Another thing that you guys could do is, just try and do, like I mentioned earlier, advertising is a possibility. As well as I don't know, just trying to like spruce the place up.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Strike that.
Like that.
because I can do this one instead, and it's easier.
What's
There's
that?
no money to it. Intersection watch. Make a friend.
Yep.
That one's
Yep,
easier.
you can do that. Yeah, but it's a little faster too. Currently. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Obru has a killer breakdancing routine. So you could just give him a sign, one of those spinny signs and shit.
Yes, indeed.
All right. So how do I roll this thing? Make a friend.
Yeah, make a friend. Is it depends on the friend basically. Raw charisma plus another skill here. Just to let you know, people that are out there in general. Of course, you see. You'll just go ahead and learn. This is already stuff we went over a bit because she already spoke to Obru. But this is Liza, who is the daughter of Laud, and Laud being the rat fellow up at the north end, and
Okay.
she has a stall out and sells groceries here. Sells fresh foods, and coming out and also setting up a stall. We have this dwarven.
This was supposed to be Jack Black's song.
The dwarven woman comes over here, sets up a stall, and she has kind of some like meats, like cooked meats and stuff like that, as well as some raw as well that she sells.
Okay.
Let's see here. I think there's only 2 stalls set up currently.
All right.
And then there's people that are just doing. So of course you could befriend any of these people here, obviously pretty easily. But you could also just run into other people moving back and forth, potentially, and meet up.
I'll
with
try
them,
to
make friends with them.
befriend the produce one.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make. So that's gonna be raw charisma. Plus, I would take. I think let's run. Let's go ahead and run nature.
Okay. So I just add my raw charisma to whatever the roll is.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. You make a raw charisma roll and a nature roll.
Oh, okay. So add them together, it'd be a 17, I guess.
No, we just take them individually and see how many successes we get. But a 10 and a 7 together are not that great.
No, one success.
Yeah, and you're. I mean, you're not particularly. You know, you're not exactly big into nature anyway. Not huge anyway. You're of course more into the
Spits
tech
directly
side
in
of
your
things.
face.
Yeah, you kind of get the, you kind of get the she's kind of oriented that way. She sells produce, has kind of you kind of figure out that she has a fondness for nature, and she feels like a little disconnected down here from it. So there's kind of like a bit of a longing in her for that reconnection to nature, which she doesn't really have.
Okay,
You also spending time talking with her. You also meet up with Laud and whatnot to find the Laud, of course, complains about his people kind of ushering him out of the Dark Star. He's like, "Oh, all I was trying to do was try to get paid here for collect my fee for keeping the rats out, just like I did with the the gladiators. Do you think you could talk to them in there for me?
He's doing it again.
Yeah,
Like we owe him money.
Yeah. yeah, he is.
What exactly are you charging for a fee?
Oh, well, if you're just hanging out, well, I'll show you. Here, follow me. He heads north. If you follow him, and basically, this hallway extends. This corridor just extends out. And it finally comes to an end where there is like a collapse. And where it's collapsed, there's like a crevice there, and where the crevice is, there's like all sorts of like there's like kind of like metal like junk and stuff all kind of like wedged into it tight, kind of packed tight in there. To the point where it's like tight enough that it would be difficult for rats to even kind of like climb in through. Maybe still like possible, but like difficult. And there's a chair there next to it. This old worn wooden chair that he's kind of like decorated a little bit. It looks like, and kind of like hanging little things off of it, little like knickknacks and the like.
Rat skeletons.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like kind of all just like hanging that. He says so. Mostly, he just like sits down, kind of leans back in the chair to the point where it looks like he should like fall over, but he's just like perfectly positioned at an axis. He says like mostly I just sit here, and it's a lot of doing nothing. Little like knickknacks kind of like flip back and forth off the back of the chair. He says, but he says, I got my trusty spears right here. He's got like a pair of them kind of like placed up against the wall. And once we see a little bit of action, they start coming through. I give them what for, let them know that we're watching. Let them know that we're keeping an eye on this spot here. And of course, once they see that we're active, they generally don't push it. They want to go look for a better entrance somewhere else where they can find food or whatnot.
Yeah, and that seems to be the Dark Star. So
See-
what exactly are you wanting us to pay you for?
Well, same deal I have with the gladiators. This has been my job. Just keep an eye on it. Somebody has to do it, right?
Okay, well, how about we expand your job?
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Well, we could set you a chair up in the Dark Star. There's a place where the rats are coming through. Same as here.
Well, I could go find another rat watcher, but we got to have both holes manned.
Okay, how much were you getting paid to watch Rat Hole?
He says, oh, I was getting paid 3 silver a day.
I'm gonna immediately insight him with the Krellheim advantage.
Sure.
Fuck.
No.
Damn.
Seems fine.
3 silver a day, eh?
Hmm?
Let me talk with the group and see if we can't do some financing here.
Take that, Ober from the door. I'll take 3 silver a day.
For real.
Generally, something like this might run 2 silver, but if you're saying 3 silver, I feel like I'm gonna have to talk to them because it's gonna be something out of the Dark Stars funds.
Yeah,
Of course. Yeah.
fucking 3 silver a fucker. That's a little over a gold a month, right? That's
A hell of a lot more than 3. It's 3 silver a day, so that's 2.1 gold a week.
Oh, I'm saying like 3 silver a week is what more like it.
Going higher than wages is 2 silver a day.
Anyway, yeah. So I only got 1 success with Produce Lady. in my 2 days of downtime.
Yeah, so you kind of got to know her a little bit, but you wouldn't say you're like friends with her necessarily.
I'll work on it.
The dating sim mechanics kick in.
I think
Yeah.
the simple conversation I had with her went better.
Eat a dick.
Well, he learned more about her.
He also bought
yeah.
like $1,000.
Mostly what you got was just an apology for her father. Which, so I don't know if they.
I mean,
it doesn't really
to
make
be
you
fair,
friends.
you have advantage on all young-looking women, and she's looking pretty young. So,
I was not aware of this one.
Oprah's mind. All the interactions with the ladies are going great.
So how did the thing between Ari's
that?
character and how'd the thing between Ari's character and his orc gag go?
Between Ari, Carvis spoke with the Gabadar and Liddy, and they decided Gabadar is gonna stay, and Liddy's gonna head back up to the Slayers to report back and then come back.
What about this dick face?
He was pulled back out here. In fact, Ricky and him still need to have a chat.
I was going to befriend him, but I decided it would be funner to talk to Raj.
Well, and you pulled him out here, so now you're kind of on the hook for it, unless you just like pulled him out here and just left him.
Well, we're just drinking and eating. He's just general conversation now.
Yeah. So, fair enough. So yeah, you dragged him out, and then kind of like, yeah. He I guess maybe kind of left him before you left him. He thanks you for he's like as I told Obru, thank you for your kind treatment of me. I've been a prisoner before, but never like this.
I meant to talk to you about that. You don't have to be a prisoner if you don't want to. You could join up with us.
Yeah, why didn't I think?
I don't think that's possible.
Why not?
I don't think that the lower city demons would accept that.
Why, do you have any particular loyalty to them?
Loyalty? No, I don't have any particular loyalty to them. But the lower city demons will not appreciate switching
Affection.
sides. This would be seen as a betrayal, and it would be dealt with.
What would be the best way to proceed? Do we ransom you for like peace of some kind?
I mean, I like this guy. I'm fine with just letting him go, and then it's kind of a you know us, we know you situation.
Right, but I'm just saying that like I would really like a truce with the lower city demon. Like we let him go free.
I mean, I'm more than happy for him to just say he woke up and was let go and has no idea who attacked, and we don't have to deal with any of that. Because that was just a job to us. We don't have any particular beef with your organization.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like handing him over could more or less guarantee that. But I could
know where to paint the target on our faces.
Would there
Attacking
be
the lower city demons was just a job to you. I get it. But you know, those actions won't be forgotten.
Oh, good. Maybe they'll stop trying to fucking tax a neutral zone. Stay out of the neutral zone. Very simple. That was the warning we gave them. Hopefully they're.
And who is we exactly?
Let's not get too familiar if you're going to go back to your lower city demon friends. That's why I'm looking at all the people in our group and I'm like, this is why.
Do I have a name to give them?
I mean,
the same name that I gave the last one. An interested party says, "Stay the fuck out of neutral zone."
Yep.
That's all that needs to be said.
You locked and bound and gagged, and we just dropped you back in that square and told you to go the fuck home.
Though you
Yeah.
might want to pop maybe some. See
He
if
just stays quiet.
maybe you might want to pop like some mint in your mouth, so they don't smell all the delicious beer on your breath.
He says, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna play out.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Might
really
be better if you
problem.
smacked me one.
Zap you.
And it says, does it leave a mark?
Yeah,
It hurts like hell.
but
He says, well, I still got some good marks. It's probably fine. As he looks at his wounds. Although they're not gonna get it. They're not gonna understand. I'm not sure if I really understand.
And
They
it's
don't
pretty
need to
simple.
understand, and you don't need to understand.
I mean,
No.
I don't know
Why-
I don't know what the misunderstanding is. Stay the fuck out of the
Why-
neutral zone.
Why did
no,
you
he's
take me if you're just gonna
that's not-
release me? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
We
that's
don't
not
really know what we're doing.
that's not the issue. Is he has like who did this? Like who had you? And all this other shit. I
Well,
say,
he just says that he had a bag over his head and he was bound and gagged while a bunch of people mumbled about him in the other room.
It's fine. I got it. If you're gonna let me go, I'll just walk out right now.
He said he's been a prisoner before.
I will. Should we ever meet again, I would absolutely treat you with respect and the same respect that you've shown me. I appreciate this, and if I can leave, I'll just go.
I mean, you're more than welcome to come back and buy beer and things like that.
He says, "Well, I have to. I have to. I have
We
to
are
speak
keeping
with,
the glaive, though.
I have,
that wasn't
Yeah,
that
he-
was
he
the
nods.
bearded devils. Oh, you're
No,
talking
no,
about that thing that
the
changes
spin
his,
blade.
his
Spin
spinny
blade.
blade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He says, I have to speak with I have to speak with the demons. So we'll see what they say.
Just don't tell him about us. Favor for a favor. Your life and all that.
He says, he says, don't tell them about you. I have to say something, and otherwise my life could be forfeit anyway.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm like, you're really putting him in a really awkward.
There's going to be a conversation that happens. Any
About what
attempt,
happened?
any
Get up
attempt at
snap his neck.
I'm not. I'm more the military side of the thing. I've never had a silver tongue, so if you tell me to go back there and lie, I don't know how well that's going to go for me.
So wait a minute. No one knows you're here at the moment. Yeah? No one knows he's here. The only person left didn't see you.
Well, I assume that they assume that I've been taken, but they don't know where I'm at.
Exactly. They have no fucking clue where you're at.
Hmm.
I haven't told them. No one else here has told them.
Hmm.
And I expect that to be the case. So why don't you just stay here? As you said, there's going to be trouble, but if they never know you're here, till it's too late, I mean, if they want to
Well, I
start
mean,
shit.
Dang.
That's a good plan for the short term, not a good
Yeah,
plan for the long term.
Why
Yeah,
can't
with-
it be for the long term?
Well, it's going to come out eventually that I'm here.
And then
Yeah.
what? If they come for you, we'll be here.
I mean, it's either
We're
this
already
or
in this shit together.
Do you want them to come for me?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when it happens.
You all really don't know what you're doing, do you?
No, I think that's been well established.
Yes, you have established it, and I mean, I think that's what I'm gonna say. Then I'm just gonna go back and tell them that it was a crew. They did a job. They weren't just getting paid to do that, right? And they don't really know what they're doing.
And then when they press you about who we are, it comes out anyway.
You're a crew that doesn't know what they're doing. That's who you are, right? It's not
Yeah,
like
we
you
were
have
just-
a gang name or anything.
No, we just did a job.
But then when they ask you where we are, you said you're no good at lying.
Mm-hmm. That's
The way
correct.
I'm seeing it is they're going to come for us one way or another. Either they figure you out, torture you, then figure you out, or you stay here and then they come to try to reclaim you. Make like a persuasion check to bring this shit to a close.
He says,
We're just hemming and hawing back and forth. I'm sick of it.
Hit him in the kneecaps, Ricky.
Well, he can't stay here a long time.
I'm punch him in the kneecap and make a persuasion check.
I feel like he can stay.
yeah, you
here
went over
long.
there and punch him in the kneecap? Well, go for it.
I'm just gonna make a persuasion check. 5. Get out of here. I don't care.
All right. You say he blinks at you and says, "Look, I don't know.
Literally
what you
just
want.
going around in fucking circles.
Look, do you want to keep me here forever as a prisoner? That's fine. Do you want to let me go? That's fine. Do you want to kill me? Then I guess that's your choice."
We've kind of made it apparent that we're doing everything but trying to kill you.
But
Yeah,
I don't know that
around
I
in
don't know that
circles
me
and
going back
circles.
to the lower city demons and lying is going to be a good idea for me.
Well, I have decided that I no longer care what you do. I'm saying you could stay here if you want, and if you don't want to, then get the fuck out of here.
He
We've been
nods.
talking about it for 10 minutes. My glass is empty. I go fill it up
He
with
starts walking out.
It's just been like going circles and circles.
See you around, he says as he walks out.
Did he ever give his name, or did
I don't care what his name is.
Yeah. Gallag.
Gallic? All
I thought it
right.
was River or something.
Ripper. Yeah, Ripper.
Ripper.
He's another-
Okay.
Yeah, he
I
has
remember
yeah,
watching the episode and it sounded like River. I was like, his name's Ripper.
Ripper. Yeah, Ripper. Yeah, that's his nickname.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
fuck
real name
him.
Gallag. Yeah.
Looking forward to it, Gallic.
He can go sit there with
He
the
nods.
Rat Man for all I
Yeah.
care.
He gives you a bit of a smile.
Oh,
He's
we should have
looking
hired him
forward
to do
it.
that.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
Just have him watch
Wait,
Rat.
come back.
See, this is where you live now.
You're
Your
a
job
rat
is to
man.
watch the rat hole, and no one will ever find you. So
Yeah.
don't
You
worry
get paid in beer.
Nobody goes here. It's a fucking rat hole. It goes nowhere else.
about it. Yeah, but, oh my god. God, it was just circular, just talking to a fucking wall. Get out of here, Orc man. I don't even care anymore. I don't care if they all come
Yeah.
after us tomorrow.
Well, I think it's because you were trying to get him to lie for you, and he wasn't going to do it.
No, I was telling him he said he was shitty at lying, so he should just fucking stay.
He didn't want. I mean, he wasn't
fucking-
going to
I'm done.
voluntarily stay.
I
either.
literally, we're done with it. We're done talking about
He- it was going in a circle because he wasn't going to do those things.
I know, and that's why I got sick of it. I said, "Shut the fuck up, Orc, and get out of
Yeah,
here."
and when you said get out of here, he left. Like that's
Oh.
Yep.
that's what he was waiting for.
All right, so what are you guys doing with your third day of downtime?
Do I still
own
have to?
pig.
Am I still in
He
the
is
middle of shroom studies? I forgot how long it was.
2 days.
2 days. So,
2 days?
yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is third day. Oh shit.
Mushroom enthusiast
Third day.
achieved. Let's see here. So yeah, go ahead and let's see here. Ricky, third
Probably
day.
a crazy amount of cooking, actually.
Do it here real quick. Perception, persuasion, Ricky.
Oh god. Mediocre.
Mediocre.
15 perception, 8 persuasion.
What's the 5?
The 5
Oh, that
was
was the
me
previous
trying
one.
to
Yeah,
persuade the
that's right.
orc.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I
13,
decided to
13, 8. Yeah,
bring it
gotcha.
to him.
Yeah, 13 is pretty mediocre, pretty not special, pretty one success territory. With that, you don't get anything. Oh wait, hold on. What was the thing that you chose?
I don't even remember
The option? Did you choose keep your ears open or make a friend?
something.
Keep
I
your
thought it
ears
was
open.
my friend, but he already left.
Yeah,
It
he
was
was
to make a
gone.
friend.
I told him to fuck off.
It was make a friend, but then you said you wanted to keep your ears open.
I
so
decided
wasn't
I
really
wanted to
sure.
make a friend with Raj because I like that guy.
Oh yeah,
You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to.
I don't
click
care.
that,
That's
Mirage.
what I chose.
I gave him +1 friendships.
Yes.
It's
I
one
got
plus
one
one
friendship
friendship.
point from Raj, so I won.
Mhm. All right. Then, well, fine. And in that case, thou art the winner. However, you're not able to get anything super juicy, but you are able to learn that. You're able to learn. Let's see. You're able to learn that. Your friend has not been seen since that fight.
Dun, dun, dun. Raj tells me
Yeah.
that. Like, whoa.
Right. So you don't know. They don't know if he's dead or alive, but they know that he hasn't been seen. So that much has been answered. The word
talking
is
about the
that
orc?
he may be still no.
Oh, okay.
He may still be alive. Word has it that he perhaps is in a cage, but there's nobody has visual. That's just casual word coming through. So you get kind of very loose rumor that he may still be alive. But like I said, you didn't do very well in your rumor roll there.
Mm-hmm. Remember, he's in a cage.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's.
Oh no, it's another time clock. Are you guys ready for Siege Round 2?
Well, maybe. Maybe. You don't know.
He'll be fine. I was a slave for 17 years.
Yeah, you were in a cage for that. Really, being in a cage just means that doesn't sound like a time clock to Ricky. Probably
I'm
it
like,
just sounds
fist
like
pump. He's all right.
That's where he lives. Yeah, you're like, fine, great, he's great. Yeah,
Give him a couple months.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks the initial part, but then you get used to it. That's probably what Ricky thinks.
Takes a few months, but then you get accommodated, acclimated. Shit. Is there something where I could like spruce up the Dark Star?
It's 9 p.m. and I have to work in the morning tomorrow.
Yep. Thought I'd do that real quick.
Right.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
And have a good night, brother. We'll try and get as much done without you as possible.
I hope so.
Damn it.
What'd you ask, Lily?
If I don't know, I like because I finished up the mushroom affinity or whatever. I need to write that down too. So now I'm on the third day. I don't know what to start doing. Shit.
There's also you can try physical conditioning or meditation as well. That's another option.
How does physical conditioning work?
Also, you could study technomancy.
Ooh, that one too. But also, how does physical conditioning work? What's that about?
Oh, and as far as the it's just a way to get a little bonus there. As you basically you have to make rolls to try to unlock the different tiers. You have a physical conditioning token that you can use to do certain things, like unlocking the first tier of physical conditioning means that you can ignore one level of exhaustion for 1 minute with your token. This is the basic thing. But then, for example, after that, you could unlock strength and that will allow you to gain advantage on a strength ability check.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or using Constitution there would allow you to add 1 to every hit dice you roll to during this rest, for example. So it could give you a little extra HP reduction. On a short rest, you gain a little extra HP back.
True.
And
Huh.
it just keeps unlocking more and more options for your physical conditioning token as you go up.
That's pretty cool. The exhaustion one, isn't that something that barbarians suffer from sometimes?
Certain type of barbarian,
Oh, a certain type. Okay.
berserker. Yeah, against exhaustion.
Okay.
That's true. Yeah. First thing that meditation unlocks is advantage on any intelligence, wisdom, or charisma ability check.
And does that include saves?
No, that's saves come later. The next tier of meditation will unlock saves. But you also have to roll to unlock them. So currently, I might change this again, but currently it's 4 successes to unlock the first tier of either one of those things.
So you meditate for
It's 1 day for downtime to get 1 roll, basically. And if you fail the roll, then well, you just don't unlock anything.
Yeah, you don't do anything that day.
You can try again the next day.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
if everybody wanted to, everybody could be like, all right, well, fuck it, we'll just close ourselves off and fucking meditate for a week or something.
Yeah, I think that I'll meditate today.
Meditate. Okay. All right. So you'll make a raw intelligence, wisdom, and charisma check.
This is very intelligence, wisdom, charisma.
Wow. So that, just to give you an example, unfortunately, you cannot unlock more than 1 tier per roll. But that would have been 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that would have been 6 successes, I think, with that roll. So that would have unlocked up to rank 3, basically to level 3 meditation. In theory, that would give you advantage on any attack roll or death save. You can also use it at +2 DC of a spell you cast, and you may use it to increase your AC by 5 against an attack. So those would be the options you could have unlocked if you already had level 2 unlocked, right? But you have to go once at a time. So you just go from level 0 to level 1. So now you can use your meditation token to gain advantage on any intelligence, wisdom, or charisma ability check.
Mm.
So I'll just mark you here on this sheet, I suppose. Homebrew. Unlocked. Homebrew. All right, cool. So you can use it to gain advantage of any intelligence, wisdom, or charisma ability check. Comes back after a long rest.
All right. And then what was it again? I'm sorry. Um.
Oh, do you want me to copy it over?
Yeah. Sorry. What was it again? Because I was writing down my shroom affinity.
Yeah, sure. Here, I'll just post it in chat there. There you go. Use your meditation token to gain advantage on any intelligence, wisdom, or charisma ability check. You get that back after a long rest.
Oh, it's like a thing that I have now. Oh.
Yeah, you have a meditation token.
Oh, okay. first tier of an.
What was Raj doing?
He was gonna check in with Masayama.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What? Yeah. Feel free to. Yeah. So Rasuyama's kind of either hanging about or down in his workshop or whatnot. I'll say he's maybe down in his workshop right now.
Was it in? A nice bow.
Bink. Here. Put you down here. Bink. Ding. Ding. Yeah. He bows back. And says, Raj, what can I do for you?
Sorry to disturb you. Just noticed that been checking out this chip in my head.
Indeed.
I need to get a
I've
closer look.
I've been curious. And he gestures to the table and says, do you wish to let me take a look?
Yeah. Least I could do for a living. Putting y'all in all this trouble.
Yeah. He nods and says, all right, just relax. This may take a moment. And it says, excellent workmanship. How did you get this again?
Says he's not really sure.
Hmm.
He got captured and kind of just plugged it in. Didn't really have much of a choice.
No wonder I haven't quite seen its like before. As he's looking at it, there's a sudden zzz. First you get a quick jolt. He's like, "Oh, sorry. Like I said, this is new technology to me." He says, I think that this is this might be putting off some sort of signal.
Is there a way to turn that off?
He nods and says, I think so. But as you just now learned, this is new technology for me, so I can't promise that I won't jolt you again, or something else might happen. Are you willing to risk that for me to turn it off?
Yeah, I'll kind of clutch that amulet that he gave him and say, yeah, we'll give it a shot.
All right. Yeah. He starts working in on it. And he's like, was almost, I think, almost there. And then suddenly there's another shock, more intense than last time. I'm gonna make a Constitution save. 20, excellent. Yeah, much more intense than last time.
What did you say?
Your mind just like has a quick burnout. I'm gonna say that you take 12 points of psychic damage. As but the impact is much more. It even feels more intense than that because you just got even at the 20, it's difficult to hold on to your consciousness as you violently jolt on the table, and then you hear him say, "Rush, Rush, are you okay?"
Yeah. Ugh.
He says, I've deactivated that part of your chip. It should no longer be sending any signal.
Do you like the bow where
I'm
they kind
glad
of
you're
get
okay.
on
I'm glad you're
their
okay.
knees and be like, "Thank you so much."
He nods and says, "I'm you're welcome. I'm just glad that you're okay. That it's a delicate instrument." He'll kind of like walk you back upstairs, basically.
Yeah.
So, like, what did that do something for you? Like, was that causing you an issue? The inputs or the outputs or
Rise's
whatever?
assumption that the signal meant like somebody was tracking him with it.
Oh,
He probably doesn't
okay.
really know. He doesn't really know anything about tech stuff. So he's like, that just-
Right, yeah.
Mhm.
It could mean all sorts of things.
Yeah, okay. He brings the Raj back up and gets you gets you a nail, I guess, if it's there. Raj looks like his head looks like he's swimming. He's,
Yeah. Obru gives you some seared medicinal mushrooms that are good for like relieving head pain and stuff.
Thank you. Eat it with gratitude.
See if it's any good. Should I do cooking or like herbal or
it depends. If it's, I guess, if it's made specifically as medicine, you would do maybe herbalism. If you have you have a proficiency in herbalism, Kit?
no.
Well, you can still basically, you could. Then you could kind of do it through cooking. It would generally be less effective,
Okay. All right.
but tastier. So basically, you get the comfort food aspect, but less of the medicinal aspect.
Yeah, at least it's something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Is anybody else doing anything for the third day? Or have they already done theirs or
No, it's just been you and Raj at the moment. I was waiting for see what Carvis wanted to do.
right.
You there, Ari?
You there, Ari?
Yeah.
Might not be there.
Bro. There he
Oh, there he
is.
is.
I was actually going
Hey,
to see if there was like a fighting pit or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, there would be a couple of options for that. Right now, the walls basically kind of asking around as you're kind of hanging out. Asking around tells you that the gladiators, of course, did a fighting pit style thing. But of course, they're kind of there's a wall between you guys and the gladiators right now. And the other option, but there's another option, which is that the Hell Screamers actually do some pit fighting as well.
The Hell Screamers, and there's no bad blood between us and them, right?
Nope, there's no bad blood between you and the Hell
Can I
Screamers.
make
Yeah,
that a downtime?
you have a good relationship with them.
How would I go
What's that?
about making that a downtime?
Yeah, I would say Yeah, if you just do a kind of, they probably have a couple different things. They probably have they have yeah, you could do like short traditional fighting pit stuff there, or you could do like a more dramatic fight to the death type of thing there. We'll just assume that downtime wise, you can do the
Yeah,
traditional,
yeah.
more casual, maybe a fighting pit thing where it's not to the death, and yeah, I would say go ahead and yeah, you could do that. I feel like that yeah, you might. I mean, it's probably going to mean that you're going to have to expend your hit die more or less doing it. But
Yeah,
go
it's 3 days
ahead
of downtime,
and
so I could potentially,
There was also physical
I could
training.
potentially just
Yep.
Do it on one day
Yeah.
and then rest the other two, or do bed rest in 2 days.
sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Even do physical
Yeah.
training in there too.
Yeah, you could do physical. You could do it for a couple days and do physical conditioning for the last day
Nah,
or something.
I'll
Do
do
like that.
I'll do the fighting pit on the first day, unskilled labor on the second day, and bed rest on the third.
Help the unskilled labor, so you could just help the like around the dark scar.
Whatever unskilled labor is, I suppose. I don't know.
Well, you could. It depends on what you want to do with it.
I'd say I'd go
You
help
get a
out
job
like
doing
some
all sorts
vendors
of
and
things.
people like that don't have like heavy
Yeah.
lifters. I will go and help like the old lady at the
Mhm.
corner that needs something picked up and she doesn't have enough strength.
She probably doesn't need a big heavy lifter so much as maybe there's I think a half orc down there that has a mushroom farm that they could use some
Sure.
muscle. Always back to the mushrooms.
Mhm.
All right. So what kind of roles do you want me to do for the fighting pit?
Moving soil for mushrooms. For the pit fighting, I think this is going to be shrink. Tell you what, why don't we get roll raw strength twice and constitution.
Can I rage?
Seems reasonable. I will give you a. I would say that I'll give you since you have rage, I'll give you advantage on these rolls.
Sweet. So I can do that twice. So potentially I can have advantage on both strengths and no advantage on the constitution one.
Yeah, I'll expend a rage per advantage. It sounds good to me.
So athletics or strength?
Strength.
18, 22.
18, 22.
Damn, dude.
And
He's raging, so he has
Yep.
advantage.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yep, for the first two, and
okay.
then but not on
Yeah,
the
of
last
course.
one, basically.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
think we
'cause it's
decided
not
that
strength.
we're spending a rage
For
per
strength, yeah.
per one, basically. And so yeah, that's like 6 successes. That'll pay out. Hold on a second. That will pay out.
Okay, now you can build a fighting pit advantage, not advantage, downtime, and do the mechanics for it.
Yeah, with 3.
I feel like that will gain some reputation as well.
Actually, that's maybe slightly too high. Hold on a second. A little bit. I'll do. Yeah, a little bit. We'll do 3, 4. It's probably more reasonable. Yeah, and you're able to pull in. Yeah, I thought this is probably like. No, this is what it should be with additional reputation. I guess you probably have to start a little lower on the rankings.
Yeah.
Initially, So basically, you would have to. Probably wouldn't get a huge payout until you were able to build your reputation up. So that should be pretty minimal. So you get paid. For a first fight, we'll say you get 2 gold pieces. Seems reasonable. You are victorious in your first fight, or first couple fights that they have you run through, and they pay you a couple gold apiece, basically.
What would you want to use as reputation?
For that, and the more casual. Eventually, you'll the more you're what's that?
Give us reputation.
Yeah. Go ahead and mark down that you have a reputation. Now from 0, now you have a reputation value of 1 for pit fighting. Yeah, write that down. You have 2 gold, and you pay 2 gold pieces for that. Yeah, probably just don't regen H hit dice, basically.
And then
when you're pit fighting.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
And when you're pit fighting, you probably just don't regen hit dice.
That's fine.
Basically.
I would do 1 day of skill labor,
and then you would work of unskilled labor, right? So you are you okay with working at the farm there, the mushroom farm,
bro? Making you need to know people.
Yeah. So it's interesting. You get to learn about the mushroom farms here with Appork, and they take a lot of you end up moving a surprising amount of like bodies or corpses that are shoveling soil a lot and like that. They tend to recycle the bodies and corpses in here for their mushroom farms. Amongst other, just getting hold of other good soil.
Compost, man,
that's possible too. But yeah, they take the soil they can find, add some bodies into them, compost it for a while, let it sit.
Corvus has a huge ass axe. He can help break that stuff down a bit. Chop them up a little.
Yeah. So yeah. You kind of learn the sausage making of mushrooms there. And then the last
mushrooms
day,
are people.
Physical conditioning on the last day. Bed rest. I don't think you need it. You can just do physical conditioning. Right?
Why? I mean, no, because I can't use my
what's your HP?
Because of the thing, I would definitely use bed
rest. Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, you can just take a short rest or some shit.
But I want to be fully healthy for like the next shit that we get into. So I'll just do it better.
So on the second day, you are going to regain hit dice. So why don't you just roll whatever hit dice you need on the second day and see where you're at.
All of them. Or half, right?
Yeah, roll. You can just roll all of them and see if you're maxed.
5, 12, 7. I didn't actually lose HP though in the battle, so.
No, then you don't need to roll. Why are we rolling? I was just thinking that you probably
lost like nearly like 11 points the entire battle.
Okay. You're fine.
Yeah,
you definitely don't need bed rest. Yeah, you definitely don't need
advantage on the meds. Like,
you need like a nap,
something like that, or I gained some type of advantage.
What'd you say?
With doing bed rest.
Physical conditioning will give you some type of advantage potentially.
Bed rest gives you something with constitution.
It lets you heal more. You don't need to heal though. Bed rest is for extra healing, which you do not need.
You gain
if you want some type of advantage,
any constitution checks or saves.
Yeah, it's just for problems while you're bed resting. Like you might need to make checks while you're bed resting.
Well, I guess I can see.
So basically, like for example, if you have like a disease or something like that, you get extra +1 to roll against that disease.
Physical conditioning. I don't like to keep track of a bunch of shit, man, and it feels like I'll be doing a lot of fucking spreadsheet work. I'm trying to avoid that. That's why I'm just doing stuff that gives me a +1 to whatever I do during the day instead of like keeping tokens and shit. Like that reputation for the fighting pits, for me.
Well, it's actually abilities. like that meditation token that I have, it's an ability that comes back after a long rest.
Yeah. So, but it obviously you do have to keep track of it.
And I already have enough shit to keep track of. I'm good.
I don't know.
I'll do another day's
gathering abilities,
worth
dude.
of labor.
Just work, sure. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's just paying you. Yeah, sure. By all means, just paying you normal kind of unskilled labor.
So what
There.
do
Oh, that's right. The price for labor here is higher than normal. Yeah, but these are the old Exodus numbers, which are inflated. Yeah, he'll pay. He'll pay you 3 silver, I guess.
There's gold here. Are you trying to, bro?
It does. They are inflated. These are old numbers.
That's the only reason I'm doing this in the first place.
Yep. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do the work.
Skilled worker. All right. How about skilled worker then?
You're not a skilled worker though, but you can get extra gold that way if you were. But you are not. That's why you're a slayer. That's your skills.
I mean,
slay.
shit. All right, let's go.
Sounds like
you
somebody's
could just
doing the fighting pit.
Yeah, just back to the
Like
fighting
the
pit.
fighting
You can get yeah, just go back to the fighting pit if you want to get paid.
That instead. I didn't know I could do
Your
that 2 days in
reputation
a
up.
row. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, you can keep doing it. Yeah, absolutely.
My life is the arena.
Go ahead and give me the same thing. Strength, con.
Do. And that's on the 3rd day, so I can do rage again, right?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll let you advantage it.
16, and then con. So 15, 16, and 18.
Damn,
Sure.
killed it.
Yeah, go ahead and mark yourself up to rank 2. What's your rank up?
2.
And you'll get 4 gold pieces.
Cool.
Money.
Money.
Carvis the bloody lion over here fucking carving his way through.
Yep.
We don't even gotta fight. We don't even gotta fight the fucking hellscape. He's just gonna take them all out fucking in the fighting pit.
That's funny, man.
Also, how much would it cost to get like some horsehair or whatever affixed to the glaive?
Not that much.
Yeah, okay. I was just wondering because I mean, like the thing just
glue in on some horsehair to your hellglaive.
No, I want somebody to like tie it on there.
I wasn't sure where you're going with that first. I was like,
well,
I need a horsehair whip.
yeah, I was just like, I just need some horsehair. I was like,
no, it's like on the Chinese spears.
yeah, it's cool. I got you.
Yeah. So because like every time that thing hits, it just fucking draws blood, man. So much, like, So I just wanted like something on there so that it doesn't get on the handle, and also it makes it look extra dope.
Gotcha.
Oh, did we ever decide what we wanted to? Well, the thing we wanted Masayama to start working on?
I think
the
that's gonna
earpieces.
be the earpieces, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
The communicators.
Bluetooth.
Yeah, so he'll be working on those. However, it's gonna he will of course require a cost to produce them.
Go for it. Fucking.
Yeah, he'll set
I'll be bringing him his favorite tea and his like and broth and fucking seaweed salad or whatever. Like,
Let's see here. Say he'd hook those up for. He tells you they'd have like limited range, but he could hook you up with those for. Say 250 gold.
okay, wow, all right, team.
It was a pit fight. It's I might go watch one of those.
Raj, oh, fuck. Hey, Finn.
I'm already out, motherfucker.
Son of a bitch. All right, well, I guess we're gonna have to table this conversation.
250. How much gold you guys got?
I think I got like 120, or no, like 100, 140.
What are we talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got
Getting
Yeah,
basically
okay.
earpiece is set up so that you guys can communicate to each other.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna cost 250. So, like, if 5 of us chip in, it's fucking 50 gold apiece.
He also
Big
says
difference
he says he also he says also, although it'd be much costlier, he can do vision as well.
what do you mean?
Hmm?
Yeah, he could set you up with visors so you could all have like hearing and vision transmitted over. So basically, you'd have like earpiece, but then be like switch around visor, that you could like. flip
Could he
between vision and stuff like
incorporate it into my technomancy? Into my augments?
that. Maybe. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I have the eye.
yeah. I think that's a good point. Yeah, probably. Yeah, he could.
Wow, that'd be
but how much would that extra cost?
That, like I said, that'd be
750.
much more. Yeah, that'd be much more expensive. That's probably more along the lines of I'd say like 1,500 or something like that.
1,500?
Yeah, for vision, pass
Holy
through visors and all that. Yeah, that's probably much costlier.
What about boosting the range on the communicators?
He said short range. How short are we talking?
Yeah, short range. I mean that might
Like
be
100 feet?
no longer than that. Probably more
Oh.
like 300, something like that.
Not too bad.
Yeah, if he could maybe boost it for a little extra if you needed more than that.
Like how much wall? And shit like that, obstruction?
Yeah, it's 300 feet, assuming like corridors they can bounce off of, right?
Oh,
If
okay.
it's going through walls, then it's gonna be more limited.
Okay.
Might be like a factor of 5 or something like that.
Gotcha. So 250 for 300/60? Is that right?
Sure.
And like a fifth, you said?
I mean, don't worry about the walls a bit, I would say.
Yeah. Just in case,
Yeah, it's probably not going to matter. You're generally going to have some sort of connection It's gonna ignore doors basically.
Yeah. And then maybe we could upgrade them later or whatever. Higher boost.
Yeah, exactly. You could switch into the visual stuff once you guys have more money.
Yeah. And range. Because 300's good.
Yeah, that could be upgraded.
Would it cost more to incorporate it into Ogru's augments? Cheap.
Maybe if we go into the eye thing, it might be a little bit more, possibly.
Oh yeah, but that's later. So
Yeah, that so
that's a conversation.
Yes or no, depending on how it's incorporated. Yes or no.
Oh,
like
okay.
if it's just attaching it or whatever, it's nothing. If it's going internal, then there'd probably be additional cost, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, the whole 250 thing. Like I said, 50 each. If 5 of us threw in. But I don't know. I have no idea how much money Ricky has, and
he probably has about 100, because that's what I have, and I think he gave up like 15 or 20 more gold than I did on something.
Yeah, I know he passed off 2 plat to Fritz, and I think he has 2 plat left of that 6 plat that was originally handed out.
Here, I'll make it easy for you guys. I'll put in 150. You guys come up with the extra 100.
Okay, between the 4 of us.
I mean, I was willing to put 50 if we were all doing 50. I thought so it was. If it's 250, there's 5 of us. We can each do 50.
Yeah.
Well, we could assume that's how it goes down. Just check back next session.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that then.
Yeah. And then Finn, you want to make up the difference if it's not the case?
If it's not the case, then Finn will make up the difference. Okay.
I'll make up the difference.
Yeah,
Right on.
All
right, so I'll deduct 50.
He will, and I will say that he can burn those out fairly quickly. So we'll just go ahead and say that basically by the 4th day they're good to go.
Nice.
Or minus
so
50
you'll be
gold.
have them for so minus 50 gold. In addition to be able to speak and transmit to them, I'm going to say that they also will have a general sensor for kind of a general like status sensor. So if you do get like knocked out, there's like a change in your consciousness or whatever, they'll register it. As an added bonus, he'll throw that in. So if somebody like if somebody's dying or whatever, it'll like trigger. Yeah. It'll trigger like a warning.
Do we get like like maybe bloodied? Too, or is it just consciousness itself? Because it would be easier to like be like heart rate or whatever.
Yeah, basically a heart
reading
rate kind of thing. Yeah. Basically, yeah. So yeah, it'll. I don't know if it'll do for bloodied, but we could just say if it's elevated or whatever. They can just tell you if their heart rate's elevated or not. And so like a little heart rate reader, and basically it'll trigger. Also, it'll tell you if they're dying, basically. So if they're at 0, it'll be like a little warning trigger.
Okay.
It'll like just ping you and notify you.
Right on. Done. Oh, okay. I was about to ask. All right. Cool. All right. Finn. Anything else? What were you doing? Sorry, I think we barged in on your shit.
No. We had just gotten done with Ari's.
Okay.
Downtime. For my 3rd downtime day, I'll just do the meditation.
Okay.
Oh, what did you do for your first 2?
I made tried to make friends with Produce Lady.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
I got one
Didn't work
success.
out. I learned. You kind of learned
Yeah.
that she's kind of longs for the outside world a bit, but didn't really make friends with her.
Yep. Well, that's why I got my if I can do my meditation token, I can get advantage on it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep, you can use that to start getting extra bonuses.
Yeah, but I already feel I'm gonna fucking screw this up. So 1 raw intelligence, wisdom, and charisma check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1 raw intelligence. Bing. Nope.
Damn.
Wisdom. Bing.
Hey.
Yeah,
And charisma. Bing.
that's
Hey.
it. Bing bing. Rank 1.
1 rank 1 meditation token.
Level 1.
Are we moving on to the 4th day?
Token.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna stop at some point, but I don't know what. But yeah,
Yeah.
but we would be on the 4th day. You'd be getting your earpieces this day.
Nice.
Mhm.
I wanted
You could
to
hook your augments up. With that.
okay.
But that would take some amount of Masuyama's time and of course money.
Okay. So technomancy lessons? Or is the
Also
earbuds
part of
also?
yeah,
Okay.
earbuds are taking up the time, so also technomancy lessons are also taking up Masuyama's time. However, if
Sure.
you learn technomancy, then you can assist Masuyama
Yeah.
with certain things that can cut down times on it as well. So there's
Yeah.
that aspect of it.
That is definitely on my list.
Mhm.
Hina doesn't know tech. That'd be an awful assumption, wouldn't it?
No,
Like,
yeah, I think it was mentioned a little bit that he didn't really teach her. I believe.
oh well, I was just wondering if she actually studied it herself as well.
I think
Like whether
I think it was
whether it was a
mentioned
family
that
thing or
yeah, I
not.
think it was mentioned that he didn't really teach her.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering, like, if because just because someone in your like one of your parents studied physics, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah,
may
and you ask her about it basically.
Yeah, I'll ask her
Yeah,
if she knows anything about technomancy.
Yeah, she basically says no.
Okay.
Make a charisma roll here.
Straight charisma.
Yeah, straight charisma is fine.
Yes.
No.
She basically says no, but doesn't really go into it any more than that.
Oh, okay. All right. Ober's just gonna assume that he would just like pronounce P in such a way that like he spit on her. It's like
You popped out your fake eye and showed it to her. You're like, "This is my fake eye."
Hina can be quiet, so there's no reason to assume that isn't
okay.
just her normal way of being, right? She can often be a bit
suppose.
reserved. So that she was just her being reserved. She just didn't go into it any more than that.
She hates you forever.
It's true. Accurate statement.
Yep.
And but damn, I don't know what to do for my 4th day then. Someone else go.
Ari, kill the hell screamers. Kill them all.
More pit fighting.
I would
Wait a minute.
let's see here. I'm gonna say in this period as well, we have people that have been hanging out. Also, this is probably on the third day. We have people kind of hanging out in the inn, at least one person, even if it's Ricky, but maybe ends up Ricky being a bit approached basically, but that kind of brings in everybody else potentially. As since Ricky isn't here, we just bring everybody else in automatically. And there's a well-dressed, fairly well-dressed tiefling here who approaches, maybe perhaps Ricky, but again brings in kind of everybody because let's move some of these people out here. Because he's what he's doing is he's propositioned Ricky and by extension all of you guys. Uh, uh, he's introduced himself as his name is Spaldin. It's a pleasure to meet all of you.
Call him Sven. 'Cause
Uh,
I do not know how to spell Spalding.
Spaldin,
Sounds like
like that.
SVAL.
Like Baldwin,
Yep.
but with an S.
Yeah,
like,
right there.
like Baldwin, but Spaldin. I got you. That's funny. He says, my name is Spaldin, and I had heard that there were some mercenaries here, or at least people that perhaps were for hire for a bit of a incursion. I hope I wasn't misled.
Well, who exactly are you with? Like,
Oh, I'm not with anyone. I'm independent.
Gotcha. Any, may I inquire as to where this recommendation came from?
I'm afraid I like to keep my sources private. I do the same
Of
for you.
course.
If you
course.
were to pass me any information, I would keep it quiet.
All
It's innocuous. I'm sure that I assume that's not a big deal. That
Not
that you are known to perhaps do some work. But I still wouldn't give away that information. That's just part of my code.
Oh.
I'm a professional.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Where is it? Damn it. There.
Yeah, this
That's
is
the
an
one.
insight roll.
I didn't need it.
Nat 20. You needed to
Your mind
empower.
is
You needed to
mine.
empower the roll. Without clicking that Sendikyo advantage, it wouldn't have been a 20. That's just how. That's how it works.
Yeah. All right. Give it to you.
Yeah. So you nat 20 your insight roll. And what is it you're trying to determine exactly?
Whether he like he's being honest with the like I'll keep you confidential, and then also one of the things I guess was more about like some kind of ill intent toward us, like some kind of like whether he was trying to trap us in something or
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that kind of thing.
I would say that
And if I could get the whether he's being real about keeping things confidential thing.
yeah.
I That's a side thing. If you want to give it to me,
I would say he strikes you as he strikes you he probably does have some value in being professional, so he probably would generally do that. But he also strikes you that he's he
I mean, we live in a nefarious world and shit like that.
He doesn't. I would say that he kind of puts off a fairly kind of slick, which is slightly slimy demeanor, which makes you think that he might be willing to lie to you. But you don't necessarily know that he really has been lying to you. But you don't necessarily you think. I mean, is he independent? Maybe not though, right? Maybe he has some allegiances, stuff like that. So it's kind of like a would he keep it quiet? Yeah, but then maybe he wouldn't too. Like maybe if it was in his benefit enough, he might
extremely
not, right?
inconvenient to him as well.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
kind of thing. Like it kind of feels like he's kind of like half truthing you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, but like the main thing I wanted to know was like the whole whether
Entrapment?
the entrapment thing. Oh.
You
Uh-huh.
do
Uh-huh.
not think that he is trying to entrap you.
Okay. So this isn't like a ploy to get us
Yeah, it does. You do not.
because
You do
there's
not.
like we were recommended and we have a lot of
Mhm.
resentment out there, so
Yeah, you don't feel like this is like a straight up ploy type of situation.
okay. All right.
Mhm.
Oberu like kind of scrutinizes him for a second and says, I think we can do business.
He nods. Good to hear. Is there any place that you'd like to go that's private, or would you like to discuss it here? Yeah, you gesture him over to a table or something like that if you want.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And is Vesna like Vesna hasn't moved at all, so I'm wondering is she actually still in the room?
People. Yeah. Just because I haven't moved them doesn't mean that they're still in the room. Vesna can come back to. She as an aside, she
Because
she
like I don't think
probably
anybody's actually talked to her
she
this whole time.
probably
So.
well nobody's bothered, and so we haven't go. We don't generally go on people unless they're but we can talk about Vesna though if and when you desire. Um, she at some point would probably speak with you, Obru, and ask you about uh, ask you if there's a room open here for her.
Yeah, there's plenty.
She says, well, he says, why don't you show me to my room?
Well, sure. I guess we could do it to her.
Where do you want to take her?
To Oberu's room.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
She's got like stuff with her as well, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just
her
trying to
bags.
remember where all the rooms were. Shit. So
You can see them all.
yeah. This one's not taken, right? Over here.
No, I don't believe that is. Hina is in this one over here.
Yeah, damn, she gets a baller ass.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody. I don't know how many people have actually been in that room.
I think just Finn.
Yeah, I stopped by to say hi and then left.
Yeah, I mean, like at one point,
Yeah,
I
she has a nice room. There's a lot of like beautiful like calligraphy and stuff like that all around it.
Obru may have seen it because, like he went around and toured
Reminds
things and like knocked on
maybe
doors and whatnot.
gives you
But
a
so he
little
may, yeah, he
reminder
may
of
have,
a little reminder of Sendikyo in there in her room.
yeah,
Not like Masuyama's.
all right,
Masuyama's
yeah.
is much more utilitarian.
He gets anime sparkly eyes for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you want to put her in here?
yeah, in this room,
Fair enough.
and then
She says there, yeah. She tells you to stop by later if you want, and gives you a smile.
oh, sorry, I was reading something. I'd be happy to, and then yeah, I guess he wanders off to let her get settled in here for a second. Still, I don't remember if I had anything to do though.
Back to Svalden, then we got that taken care of.
Yeah. So how long after that is this?
That was fairly early on. That's back in the time machine.
Oh, so it was like a couple of days ago or something?
Yeah, potentially.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. So there was. All right. Yeah.
So back to Svalden here.
Yeah.
He you guys are
Can
all tucked around the table here, or this table over here.
anything? You want anything to eat, drink?
He says, I suppose I would try a brew.
All right.
Uh,
And then Obru is brings out his experimental appetizer of mushroom fingers.
Mushroom fingers, delicious.
Yeah.
He
New meaning
oh,
to that.
oh yeah, it's coming out good this time.
Like every time he's rolled cooking, it's been like either like like pretty good, pretty well above average, or really good.
So he sips his brew and then says, he he says, so I'm getting together an incursion team, and it requires a significant amount of force for our target. They're highly dangerous, and I'm looking for people who are willing to brave that danger. He says, of course, payment will be commensurate with the danger. So I would be able to pay each one of you individually. Each one of you on your team individually, I would be able to pay your. It says if it's a 5-man team, for example, 300 gold pieces.
Mm. All right. So, who we pissing off?
Yeah, he says. Uh, he says for now that information is confidential.
Well, we're not going to move against the 10th Pitters or the Hellscreamer.
Okay. Do you have anyone else that's off limits?
Mm,
That's okay.
don't
I
think
don't.
so.
I don't think that you'll have any problem with our target.
All
Most
right.
people don't have any real interaction with them anyway.
All right. It's just we just settled things with those two. So,
No, they're far away. I don't expect it should be. They're also a significant distance from here, so I don't think that it should be any problem when it comes to that. And they're a fairly isolated faction. So I can assure you that there won't be too much issue when it comes to that type of thing. If you're talking about blowback, I would not expect any.
I'll hold you to that.
But they are very dangerous.
More par for the course than anything else, but thanks for the warning.
Nods. If I can count on your assistance, then I'll mark you down as one of our teams.
And now these other teams, are we going to have communication issues?
What do you mean?
Well, wondering if you know, they have a tendency to move against people they've been with. How stable is their rep?
The other teams?
Yes. Will we be interacting with them?
Minimally.
All right.
The intention is to spread out throughout their faction base.
Right.
So
And
you
divide them in the process.
divide and conquer. Yes, that's right. We'll be, of course, searching for. We'll have objectives within the compound, which we will see to. Things that we need to locate. You'll help with that if necessary. Hopefully, it won't require your assistance, but if it does, I will make contact regarding it. Although although you will not be on my team specifically. Hopefully my team should have no issues there. But if it does, you'll be called upon to help. But yes, there'll be multiple teams. We'll split up and clear the area. You'll be one of those teams. Just your task only to clear the area. Pacify the base. I've heard you're a small skilled group. That's true, is it not?
It is the prevailing theory.
It's exactly what I'm looking for. And I think you'll agree that our payment is generous.
It is nice.
Then can I get a confirmation?
Looks like it's just Raj and I are here right now.
Oh, fair enough. we'll leave it at that, I suppose, and we'll come back on a big good stopping point.
I mean, yeah, because I think for some reason Finn's in that room.
Well, because this is the third day, and the third day he's meditating.
So gotcha. This could have been earlier.
Yeah, like I mean, you could be here for this
Oh
conversation.
no, it was fine. Like you could have been summoned or whatever.
Well,
because I mean, you can take
that was the day.
rests from meditation as well.
Well, if
That's
that's
a
the
good
case,
idea.
Finn would ask, "What's the timetable?" We'd have to give you the answer by.
And he says, there's no set timetable. However, once all the teams are in place, there will be. Of course, by then it'll be likely too late for you to join. Anyway. But at this point, I'm still assembling the teams. If you want a general timetable, I don't know.
Days, maybe?
If you, it might be, could be, I mean, it could be a few days, but it could be a 10-day. Finding the right teams takes time.
All right, what would be the earliest?
I wouldn't imagine that I would have everything assembled in the next couple days or anything. So, like I said, a few days. I'll come and check back with you.
Yeah, when you need your last team, why don't you come back and check in with us? I mean, you have a set number of teams you want. So when you're looking for your last one at that time, come back, check in with us, and we'll have probably made a decision by then.
Yes,
and
also, we do tend to get quite busy as well.
Well, better to confirm
just
then.
business.
He gives a wink.
On your part, we need a timetable.
We'll pencil you in.
Well, I expect I'll come back, but I expect to be ready within the next, say, 10 day.
I look forward to working with you.
Likewise, gentlemen. Nice beer. Hills.
I noticed he didn't say nice mushroom fingers. As
Right.
Finn walks out.
He didn't touch him.
Fucking lootly. Really, bitch?
He didn't touch him. He didn't touch him.
Somebody's
Because
getting
they're
turned
actually
down.
they're mushrooms with actual fingers coming out of them. No one wants your
Well, that
gross
guy.
ass mushroom, Obru.
Somebody's.
Maybe
pick
a
up a
different
potato.
name would be more appetizing.
Pick up a potato or something, man. Stop with the mushrooms.
Actually, there's a mushroom called chicken of the woods, which apparently tastes just like chicken.
There's lobster mushroom that tastes like lobster. There's a few.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah. Like, I mean, mushrooms, like, can be, like, you can get anything out of them, really.
Yeah, they're very good. But I made my guy hate mushrooms.
Right, yeah. Obru will turn him around.
So he
All
just
right.
walks
I mean,
out.
what else am I going to call them other, like, mushroom fingers?
Anything.
Anything other than mushroom
Not
fingers.
something relating to body
Terrifying.
parts. Would be
Yeah, I mean, at
I
this point,
guess.
they were grown on dead bodies. Maybe don't name them after anything that a body has.
That's true.
Mushroom sticks, anything.
Yeah, there we go. All right, mushroom sticks.